it do, what it do. Good evening. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm okay. What's
Can you
up?
ain't nothing. Um Today podcast what we talking about today is the topic called um let's talk about honesty and truth in every relationship. So tell me what you think about that.
Well, my truth, I truly believe that every relationship has some lies to it. Every relationship.
Right.
I mean, and it should just be honesty. People will understand honesty better than anything. It'll be a much smoother relationship when it's truth involved.
Right.
And it just and that's what's going on with the world. Like people just lie for no reason. Like if you want something in a relationship, just say it. You
Right.
don't know what that may be coming
Right.
from a woman,
It's just,
that may be coming from a
and that's
man.
what's going on with the
You
world.
both may
Like
be
people
wanting
just
the
lie.
same thing.
Right.
So therefore, if you both wanting the same thing, then it can't go wrong.
Right. That's true.
That's what I mean about honesty and truth.
That's true.
And also another thing, a woman, which I know you said earlier, a woman feeds off a man's energy. So if a
Right.
man doing wrong, then that'll
Right.
lead a woman to do wrong with him.
Right.
So therefore,
And that go both ways. A man energy really move off a woman on too.
true, but we both know that, well, I can't say that because some women's are trifling. Some women's do move wrong.
Right.
I'm not just here for the ladies. I'm here for both. But some
Right.
women's move wrong. Some
Mm-hmm.
women's move outside of the relationships and don't want a relationship. That's why you have to be honest when you get into it. If
Right.
that's not how you wanted to be, that's not where you wanted to go. When you started the relationship, you should have just advised him of that I don't really want a relationship kind of thing. Like I just want to
Right.
chill,
Fuck.
have
You just
fun, laugh, talk.
you just want to be a fun girl. That's what they call.
That's what it is, fun girl.
Fun
That's
girl.
what it's called,
That's what they call fun
fun
girl.
girl.
I
I
just
just
want to
want to
get
be a fun girl.
my
I want to
rocks off,
laugh. I
laugh,
want to
play.
do, and
You
if
know.
it take us there, then it just take us there. But that's what I want.
Right.
I want that type of relationship. Well, at
Right.
least I do at first,
Right.
But but then again, men don't understand that. A lot of men don't understand that when they want what they want. Seriously, if a man want a relationship, they going right into it. But if
Right.
a lady don't want it, then it's not gonna work because I really didn't want it. I didn't want it from the get go,
Right.
and that goes for a man. Nobody
Right.
can push. Nobody can push a man nor a woman to get into something. And I'm not just speaking on relationship with men and women. I'm sexual,
Right.
gays, all of it is the same.
Right. So so what you think about a relationship when you like you involved with somebody and you asking them, what are we doing? And when they can't answer that, what's your feedback? What you think about that? What's your answer on that?
For a woman to get into something.
How you doing, Lisa?
Hey,
That's
what's
Lisa.
going on?
Yeah. So what you think
Hi.
about that? Hello?
Yes,
Hello,
I'm
hello?
not hearing you.
Let me see how thing probably okay. Hold on. You can hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's like going
Can you
in
hear
and
me?
out.
Okay, there you go. You in
Maybe
now.
that's on my end.
So what's your what's your feedback on that? Huh?
What?
Naomi Khan.
You heard what I had said? You heard me? Hello? Hold on. T, you heard me?
You ask, you asking me what's my feedback?
I,
Yeah, what's your feedback on that? What I just told you, what I just said to you. can't hear you. Can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear
You
you.
can't hear me?
Now I hear you now. So what you were saying now?
Okay.
I hear. Okay. What's your feedback?
All right. So
I can hear you.
you asking me what was my feedback?
Yeah.
You still can't hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you now. What happened?
No,
I
I
can hear
can't.
you.
Okay, now repeat your question.
I said, what do you do in a situation when you with somebody, you talking to somebody, right? And you ask them,
Yes.
what are we doing? What is this? And they can't give you that answer. What do you do?
See, me, that's hard for me because see, me, I'm going to ask. I'm going to keep asking. I'm going to say twice. What is going to be? Is do you want this? Do you want this to be a relationship, or you just want this to be where I'm your fun girl? If they
Right.
was like, "What you mean?" and playing around the bush, I get gone quick. I'm gonna just leave it alone. That's if
Right.
I'm going out the relationship. But
Right.
if I'm also playing with it and playing with them or playing with him, then I'm gonna play. We
Right.
both gonna play. But
Right.
that don't make it right because
Right.
somebody gonna get mad at the end,
Right.
and somebody's not gonna like it. Whether you didn't want it at first, but now
Right.
you see that I'm on your level and I'm gonna play with you. So now you don't want that.
Right.
You want to be serious. So
Right.
that's why you got to lay it down the first time when you get involved with someone. Because
Right.
this can go years. This can go
Right.
years.
Right.
You can be involved with doing whatever for years.
I'm
Right.
trying to
And that
share.
person will bring it right back in your face and say, I never wanted it.
Right. Yeah, you right. You right. You right. You right. You right
They
about that.
they never wanted this.
You right.
Because while you the whole time you thinking, oh, this going somewhere, this going somewhere. Because they
Right.
told you in the beginning. See, that's why people have to listen.
Mm-hmm.
You have to listen. You have to listen and read people's minds and read people's movements. Because
Right.
a lot of people say things, but that's not where they want to really be. And
Right. You right.
you can read their movements, and you can
Right.
tell. So
Right.
if they showing you different, it's best to leave it alone if you want different.
Right. You right. You right. You right. Lisa, you gotta
Yeah,
turn on your
'cause-
thing for the feedback, Lisa. Yeah. But that's a good ass answer. That's a good ass answer what you just said. It's a good ass answer.
yeah, because I have been there. I have been there. I've been there
You,
for 4.
for how long? For how many? How long? Turn your phone the other way. It's sideways.
Mhm.
It's sideways. Turn your
Is
phone the other way.
is she hearing you?
Your phone sideways. Turn the phone. She probably didn't hear me because they probably moved around. She can't hear me.
She's not hearing you.
Turn your phone around this way. Yeah. So what do you think about that topic, Lisa?
What is y'all? I came in a little bit. So what is y'all talking
The
about?
topic is let's talk about honesty and truth in every relationship.
Well, I believe, you know me, I believe in telling the truth and being honest. I
Right.
believe in telling the truth and being honest. Don't care if it's gonna hurt or not, because it was times that I had to confess stuff to my husband and tell the truth, whether he stayed with me or he didn't, but I had to just be honest to him.
Right.
And I say my heart and my conscience would not allow me to go on like that. I just had to tell him the truth. Just had to confess and tell him the truth. So I'm like, what they hurt him, where they hurt him enough for him to leave me, at least I know I don't have to live with that on my conscience. I told him, and I told him the truth. For anybody else tell him, I'm going to tell
Right.
you, because nobody's perfect. But if
Right.
something ever happened, sometimes you let stuff happen and you do things till it get out of control and out of hand. And you
Right.
thought you just did it just one time and just get away with it.
Right.
And you find yourself repeating itself again, doing it. And then you be like, nah, I can't do him like this. I got to let him know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's vice versa. I think it goes for the guys them too. Sometimes they'll go all the way till they get caught. It won't say nothing. Still, when they get caught, they'll deny it.
Right.
So and that's for the girls, for ladies, males, mans. They do that. But me, I just
Right.
confess. I just tell. Sometimes they don't even have to ask me to see it. I just bring it out and say, you know what? Enough is enough. I got to say this. I
Right.
did that, and it is what it is, and I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
So like sometimes when you like, okay, what I notice with some people, you could be straightforward for them. You ask them like, um, is this what you want? This what you want to be at? And they would say, yeah. But and it deep down in your mind and your heart that it's something ain't right somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And
Mm-mm.
your spirit beating you up about this person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do when like when you catch them and they shit when some people deny shit until you
Mm-mm.
catch them. Then when
And
you
even
catch them,
they deny, even when you catch
it
them,
ain't
they
nothing to deny. Cause see, I ain't gonna play. I'm gonna fuck them up. That's straight up. Because you
yeah.
lied to me in my face when I asked you the truth, and straight up you were telling me that it's a lie, this, that, and the third. So what would you do?
If I'm not well, I have
I
been
know
there.
you might cut a bitch up.
Hey, I have been there. You understand? But I was like that when I was younger. And
Right.
people that say, well, girl, you still young, 46. Yeah, but I'm talking about like younger. In my
Yeah.
20s or something like that. I would do that. I used to fight them. I used to cut them, like you said, stab them. I
Right.
never tried to hold a gun because I know me with gun, I already know I ain't got no understanding. So if I don't have it in my hand, it won't allow me to do something that I'm going
Right.
to regret after. But
Right.
I will cut. I don't cut them. I don't do all kind of stuff or whatever. But and chase them and this and that and try to demand them to stay. But that's why I said to you last time we was on here, you can't keep nobody that don't want to be kept. And I
Right.
had to learn that through experience. I had
Right.
to learn that don't care how much you try and you this and that. If that man don't want to be there, let
Right.
him go. You accept that in yourself, in
Right.
you that one day he probably gonna up and go or go. You can't keep nobody. And then also know your worth. Know
Right.
your worth. Because
Right.
if you sit there and keep taking it, he gonna feel I could do her whatever and still be there. I could do
Right.
it same as a man. A
Right.
female feel they could do that man anything and he gonna still be there. But it's
Right.
gonna come a point in time that man gonna up and go. Or it's gonna be somebody else that gonna give him what his heart desire, like you was
Right.
talking about or whatever, and he gonna go elsewhere.
Right.
So I learned in life you can't keep nobody want to be kept. And I also learned if I hurt you for something you're doing wrong, then I
Right.
end up in prison or something, and I still gonna be without you.
Right.
So it don't make no sense. You understand what I'm saying? If they
Right.
don't have that genuine love and that love that's coming from within, you cannot. You got females buy guys all kind of stuff. You got guys buy female all kind of stuff. Do that, but that's still not gonna keep them. It's not gonna
Right.
keep them. They don't want to be there. They ain't gonna be there. And if they
Right.
feel they could be there and back and forth be playing both cards, they gonna do that because you
Right.
allowed them to. A man gonna go as far as you allow him, and a woman gonna go as far as you allow her.
Right. Right. You
Yeah.
right. You right.
And I
You
had
right.
to learn. I said I had to learn it.
You right. Because it's like what I mean. Like some women, they just play games. They don't like to be honest about what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like you can ask them that question 1,000 times. They'll constantly keep ducking and dodging that question.
That's why a lot of them in their grave right now, and a lot of guys in prison or something. It's a serious game, and
Yeah.
and you don't. I always tell a person, play with my money. You can have my money, anything, but don't play with my emotions and my feelings. Don't play with me. Just don't play with
Right.
me, because I
Right.
take it very serious. I take that. Don't play with me. You can have
Right.
my money, do whatever, but when it comes down to my heart, my emotion, don't play with me. I
Right.
rather be alone than to be unhappy. I just rather be alone.
Right. 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 It is, man. People out here right now in these days, they just out here just to play games. They just here to
So
play games.
yeah. I'm trying to see if I share it. My husband's saying it's not share. Last time I
Oh,
went on your stuff and shared it, right? On
yeah,
your
you can
page.
do that. Yeah, you can do that too. You
Okay,
can do
let me
that
see if
too.
I can do that right now. And it got a thing down to the bottom, say share.
Right.
To the bottom got the arrow. Then I go to Facebook. I
Right.
go to, I don't know if it's coming on. See if it come on. Ain't showing? Okay. I'm gonna have to go on.
Then
on his
you had to go on my page and share it, then
yeah,
come
I'm gonna
back
go on
in.
his page and share it. Let me see. Let me come out of here on his page.
They got to get their phones. They got to get their cameras and stuff right. So just give them a second. They'll be back on. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, your phone's showing sideways. You got to flip it around the other way. It's sideways. You upside down. Your phone upside down. Timo, I sent you the link. Just go in your inbox and click it. And you just come on. Okay, who's this? Okay. Yeah, now you're back now.
Yeah, I was sharing it off your page. Yeah. Yeah. So and I think a lot is what's going on today is that's what they really doing. Like it's a lot of people trying to, live a double life and play
Right,
around with people's feelings
right,
and
right, right. What's up?
and
What's up? We got Timo in here. What's up, Timo?
yeah.
What's up, my brother?
Ain't
Hi.
nothing.
How you feeling?
Yeah, am I right?
What's up, young lady? How you feeling?
Fine, and you, sir? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, man. Thanks for inviting me in. I ain't mean to cut you off now. I
No,
was
Nah,
you
just,
good, sweetie. We
you
good.
good?
We good. We fam,
I was
baby.
just
Fam. This
enjoying the
fam
talk,
over here.
and that's been my main man forever, man, for years.
Yeah,
This ain't nobody I just met yesterday and decided to call him my dog or whatever. That's been my main man for years.
And that's
right.
my schoolmate. That's why he would put me out there on my Facebook the other day to my
Right.
she'll cut you up right now.
So,
She looked at me. I'm like, oh Lord.
Yeah,
what the topic is again?
we
Keeping it
talk
real. Say it
keeping it
again.
real, keeping it real. Let's talk about honesty, truth, in every relationship.
You know what?
Even if the truth hurt, even if it hurt, let's keep it real.
You know
Yep.
what?
Keep it real.
You know what? That
That's
that's
right, little
this.
mama.
You know what? This topic is real funny because relationship these days, not back then when my mom and your mom and their mom or whatever when they was coming up, they
Right,
kept it real.
right,
Yeah.
Some of that shit ain't rub off on these people these days, man. A lot of people is full of games and lies.
right,
And then my
right.
thing is this right here. I just have one question. Why wait till you get in your 40s and 50s to play little games?
That's what I'm saying.
When you're a grand
Exactly.
when you're
That's
a
what I'm
grandma,
saying.
you got grown children, and you still have to take care of your grown children.
That's right.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's true.
So when you speak about keeping it real, man, dog, I mean it's crazy. I mean, if either one of y'all that's in a relationship right now, and you think him or her is keeping it real, treasure that moment. Whether you married, you got your boyfriend, or you just sliding,
Right,
treasure that moment. If you think they're keeping it real, because people don't keep it real these days, and you will hope that you will hope people will keep it real and be honest with you and just deal with you and you only because there's so much going on out here.
right,
It's so much STDs going on. It's
right,
so much
Yeah.
domestic violence cases that's going on. I mean,
right,
a lot of domestic violence cases is brought upon about jealousy.
right,
Oh, I saw you talking to somebody, and I feel that you weren't keeping it real with me.
right,
So, me personally, myself, when I deal with a woman, that's my only choice is to keep it real.
right,
I'm not here to play no games with you. I'm not here
right,
to fill your head up with lies. Either you roll with me or I'm gonna roll past you.
And
right.
I
That's it.
got
And I'm not being selfish. It's just the way it is because look, man, growing up,
Mm-hmm.
playing sports, being a handsome dude like myself, I still consider myself
that's right.
handsome.
You are.
Right,
You know,
Yes, you is.
I played a lot of games.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, I played a lot of games, and I was
Right.
once a dude in my heyday. I was once a dude that I believed in having a spare tire. When
Right.
you didn't act right, I'm gonna put on that other tire. Somebody gonna act right down the line. You understand
Right.
me?
Right.
So nowadays, so what I do is now I just evaluate my situation. Like if I see a pretty lady like this lady right here, if we date, I don't want to fall head over heels for her because I got to examine her, and I hope she examine me. I
That's
hope
right.
you examine me because guess what? You don't
Oh, I
know me and I don't
study.
know you.
I was
Let's
telling you
Right.
the
examine
other
each
day, I'm
other.
gonna study my
Be-
man. I'm gonna
You
Exactly.
study him.
understand
Me
me?
too. Me too.
Examine your partner. You understand me?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it takes more than just money to examine your partner. It takes more than just going out and traveling to examine your partner. You have to examine that person. If you're gonna be with this person, examine that
Mind.
person 24 hours a day.
That's right.
Right.
And the
Right.
main
Mind.
thing is you have to examine their heart and then you examine
Right.
their mind.
Right.
Because at the end of the
They
day, a
mind.
person can lose their heart and be gone. You can lose your mind and still be living. I'm quite sure y'all see it every day.
Right.
Yep.
So examine their heart
Every
first.
day.
Because at the end of the day, if you're a lady and if you find a guy that just only wants your vagina, that's not the guy for you.
That's right.
Right.
And
Right.
if you're a guy, I'm gonna speak for the fellas now because I am a man. And
Right.
ain't nothing a man can do for me intimately. I am a man, but I'm speaking from the man's point of view right now.
Right.
If you're a man, examine her hand. Because when she constantly come to you and her hand is turned upside down like this, like she
That
begging
part.
for some potato chips or something, that's not the one for you.
That
Right.
part.
Right.
It's you rarely find 50-50 relationship these days.
Right.
What happened to it? So when you say keep it real, I mean, how could you?
Right.
How long you have to be in a relationship with somebody for them to keep it real?
Right.
That's
Question.
why you're right. That's why I wanna say I always tell people like you said, I'm 46. I always tell people I see a lot of them, they want to talk to guys that got nice looking car, got money, got all this, but they don't want them, they don't love them for them. They love them for what
Right.
they got. And I
Right.
always tell a person, you could go out on the street and you could find a homeless man or just somebody out there, and you could pick up on that man and you could clean him up and you could love him and you could show him and after you get him and fix him the way how you want him to be nice and looking thing, somebody gonna come along now and gonna want him. All the while they ain't never want him when he was out there, and then they
Right.
gonna come all of a sudden now they want this man after you don't help him get on his feet, because I
Right.
have did that with my first husband. It doesn't happen. And
Right.
then also when you got somebody, I always tell a female, why you don't like, oh, he ain't got no money, he ain't got this, yeah, but he got love, what money can't
Right.
pay for. He got
Right.
love. That man will love you unconditionally with money. When you get somebody, you started from planting seeds with them, and you water that garden, and you watch them seeds grow with them, and you
Right.
come up. He can't say what he got, what you got. It's like the man say, we got these together. When you
Right.
get stuff together 50-50, because money ain't everything. I always tell them, you're looking for a man with money. But if you get a guy and he ain't got no money, and he start working and things, it's slowly a little bit of money, making money, and then after that he get big. Because I had my first husband, he was from Jamaica, and
Mm-hmm.
he was working. He came across and he stayed over, came on a working thing. He didn't have no papers, and I helped him and I gave him papers. But before, when I met him, he was working in a restaurant, cleaning pots, doing stuff, making $200 two
I
hundred
heard this
dollars
before.
every week. And I say, a big high back man like this, what can you do with $200? But I see
Right.
this man working, and I start looking at. He asked me, say that he loved me if I love him. I said, I don't love you because I just met you, but I can grow to love you. And
Right.
I started being with him, and just the attention he was giving me made me. So he taking me around, showing all his friends me, boy, this a me gal, this gonna be me wife, this gonna be me wife. And everybody like, what this man? Because he was 14 years older than me. What this
Right.
man want? What that young lady want with you? That young lady don't really want you. She don't want you. I end up, the more he was doing, the more I fell in love. And not big things, the little thing. Cause like I tell you, he ain't had no money. So I
Right.
went to the swap shop in Miami. I brought him, he wanted some Jordans. I brought him some shoes. I brought him stuff. Make a long story short, I brought t-shirt. I noticed in his drawer he had matching socks. I took my money and I brought that for him. And
Right.
after, when I did that, he went and brought two little rings, engagement ring, and he didn't even know how to propose to me and ask me. And I
Right.
said, listen, I will do it to help you get your papers, but I could have grown to love you. And I end up loving my husband. And we end
Right.
up getting married. And I mean, after that, I was filling my application help. And I said, listen, I know you're from Jamaica, But when you're in America, you got to do it the American way, and you got to start off the American way. And I
Right.
teach him the road and how to do. My husband went from making $200 a week to making 40 something $100 every 2 weeks working on the boat, on
Right.
tugboat.
Right.
You
Let
understand?
me.
So I had everything I wanted, but at least he know I didn't took him. People say, "What you want with him? He ain't got no papers. He ain't got no money. What can he give
Right.
you?" That he can give me love. What I've been searching for all these years and never found
Right.
it.
Right.
Let me share this with y'all. And look, I'm quite. I mean, they might be familiar with the place. The McDonald's right there by Edison.
Yeah.
I
Right
know
across
it
the street
on
from Edison.
62nd. Yeah.
That
Right.
McDonald's right there. It used to be a guy that was up there. Every time you turned around, he was panhandling. I don't like to use the word bed because
Yeah,
you never
panhandle.
know. You
The word
never know when you might
panhandle.
get put in a position to where you need something from somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was this girl, a friend girl of mine, real close friend of mine. I used to
Right.
date her sister.
Right.
And she met the guy one time when she went to that McDonald's.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked her for some money to buy him something to eat. Okay, you at
Right.
McDonald's and you want money to buy you something to eat. So
Right.
she told him, she said, I'm not going to give you no money
But I'm gonna buy
to
it.
buy you nothing to eat, but come inside this McDonald's
Right.
and tell me what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She bought the man whatever he wanted inside that McDonald's and plus gave him $20.
That's
Right.
right.
She told this guy, let me tell y'all, this had to been
Turn
like,
your TV down.
she told this guy, this had to been about 7 years ago.
Right.
She
Mm-hmm.
told this guy, she said, one of these days, I'm going to make you my husband.
Right.
This is what she told this guy. So, the guy, he figured, he bummed out and smelling a little bad or whatever. So he thinking that she
Right.
just trying to make him feel good. Every day for 7 years, I tell y'all no lie, every day for 7 years, she went to McDonald's and she fed this guy, all this guy wanted to eat. So one month, this guy said, listen, I'm tired. So she asked him, she said, well, what you mean by you tired? He said, I'm tired of being like this.
That's right.
She said, if you serious, I got the hookup to put you in a uh uh whatever one of them Camilla houses or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there he went.
A
There he went.
rehabilitation. Yeah.
There he went. So every week when she got paid, she'll give him something. Buy him
Mhm.
clothes. Buy him underwear. Whatever. She had to make sure he eat because he was eating there. He got to be home at a certain time inside that place.
Right.
So one day, a year later, Hook, I tell you no word of a lie. A year later, when you seen this guy, you wouldn't even think that this was this guy
That was on
at
the
that damn
McDonald's.
McDonald's. He had
Yeah.
nappy dreads. His breath was stank. He had a bad odor on his body. Man, listen, can't nobody in this world tell me that God is not a deliverer.
Yes,
You
he
understand
is.
me?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
he
Man,
is.
you understand me? When this
Right.
guy got out, man, this guy was clean cut, everything. And the first thing this guy told this lady is, I need to go get my driver's license.
That's right.
What?
I need to go get my driver's license. He didn't want to go get no ID. He said,
Right.
I want to go get my driver's license.
Right.
He got his driver's license. A month after he got his driver's license, she
Right.
bought him a car.
That's right.
She bought him a car. And right now today, I tell all three of y'all right now today, that guy is not that girl boyfriend. That guy today is that
It's
girl's
her
husband.
husband. I know that's
Damn.
right.
I
That
think
guy
I I
today
think I know
is
who you're
I
talking
saw
about.
that before. Yep.
I think you know him too.
I think I know who you're talking about. I
That
think I know who
guy
you're talking about.
today, that guy today is that girl's husband. And if you see this guy today, a lot of ladies, if a lot of ladies would see this guy today, a lot of ladies probably be on that man nuts because of guess what? God delivered him and God sent that woman to him. And they always say that a man always supposed to approach a woman,
Right.
but it was vice versa.
She
Right.
approached him.
And she told him, and now we're on the topic about keeping it real. She
Right.
told him, she said, once you start to get yourself together, I will
You don't
never
have
stop
to.
doing for you.
Oh,
And she kept it real with him. He
Right.
started getting himself together and she seen that. And now guess what this guy work at?
Well,
The city of Miami.
That's right.
damn.
God good.
The city of
I know what you're
Miami.
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
The
I know just what you're
city
talking
of Miami.
Okay. Look, just like you
damn.
saying, my husband who I got now, he been in prison for 35 years since he was 16. And
Mm-hmm.
he got out in 2017. He did 35 years to the door. He went in 16
Damn.
and got out when he was honey, how old you was? No, when you got out. He was 51 when he got out.
Mm-hmm.
And he just throw down on me too, put down on me. He was doing whatever. When I got with him, he still want to play in the little phones and text female and do all that. And I keep catching him. I said, listen. He said, well, you know, it's a thing that I do. I did it for 35 years in prison. I said, you ain't in prison no more. I said, you ain't in prison. You out here. If you're going to be with me, you're going to be with me. So he said,
Right.
well, at the time, he said, I'm not married to you or whatever. I said, listen, when you live with somebody just the same as married, on this thing is just a paper. It's respect when you living in the house. And
Right.
we got together, make a long story short. He wanted to hang out with his friends. I said, listen, when you left the street 35 years ago, it's not the same. I said, you got 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out, and you on papers with early termination after 2 years and something. And
Right.
every time he said, man, this girl trying to be my mama. No, I'm not. I'm trying to keep you out here. I'm trying
Right.
to show you who you think is your friend, not your friend. I'm trying to keep you
Right.
out here.
Right.
And when I got with him, his friends, I'm looking like, how you end up with her? That's crazy, Lisa. How you got with her? That girl don't talk to anybody. How you got with her? So anyway, I got with him. Of course, he's 12 years older than me also. I
Right.
like my older, mature guys. I got with him and I kept him, like I say, he went to the court. They took him off the papers, early
Right.
termination.
Right.
People wanted to give him stuff to sling drugs. I said, no, that's not the way. I'm telling you. That's not the way. He got a job, he worked, and we went from a 2-bedroom apartment to a 2-bedroom duplex. Now we in our own house in Oklahoma. And we
Right.
went just like that. And when I told him, I said, listen, this is all memories for you here, and it's memories for me. Let's
Right.
leave our past behind and let's move on to our future.
Right.
And we came up to Oklahoma and we started living. And as
Right.
many times I don't call them, playing around in the phone, I say, listen, when you down and out, is them girls here for you? When you hungry, do they feed you? When you need stuff, do they? I used to go in the store and tell them, pick whatever you want. Go outside and wait for me. And I'm
Right.
stealing. I'm putting my face on what you call it. I'm
Right.
stealing. I'm stealing to dress him down. I'm stealing to do everything. If I ain't at the
Right.
money, I'm just keeping it real. I was stealing it,
Right.
but
Right.
I got him where he needed to be. And I work. And I say, you need your license, just like you say. The man say, I say, you need your license. He went. I took him get his license. I say, my car is a hoopty. It gonna
Right.
work when you want it to work. And you don't know how to operate my car. So we're going to rent for $20 or $40. We're going to rent a car for you to take your driver's license. We paid for his paperwork for the test. We paid and they did the driving thing. I say, tell the lady, be honest to her. Tell her you ain't driving 35 years. You don't really know how to. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he was honest to that lady and she passed him, gave him his license. Like y'all say, he got a car. After he got a car, he was driving now. He said, baby, I don't know how to drive on the highway. I say, nigga, get on that highway and don't look back. He was driving way from 103rd and 17th, all 103rd and upper 17th, like 19, all the way to Broward Convention Center. I say, nigga, get on that car, stay on the right hand side, and don't look back. Drive. So he start doing it. When he get to work, he say, "Babe, I'm at work." I say, "Nigga, I ain't tell you to fly. I say drive." And he was doing that, and he get on his feet. And like I said, after that, we start opening accounts. We start doing. I say, "This is." I say, "You a man that been in prison 35 years. You deserve to walk on red carpet. You deserve the final things." So when I got my husband, he ain't had nothing, and now everything he get it's for me. Everything he do it for me. But I love you genuine. I didn't look for nothing you had to give me. We growed them plants and we growed them seeds together. We got. That's why I tell them, when you feel you want to play around with these hoes, the door
Right.
right there you could go. If I ain't good enough for you, you go right there. He said, "Babe, I ain't going nowhere. I'm here with
Right.
you till that do us part." But you
Right.
know, when you talk about relationship and you talk about keeping it real, you know it hurt when you got a man that's working so hard. I was watching something on Facebook where this man was in the army, and he met his girlfriend at a park, and he always go to this park with her. And he
Right.
called her. He said he was gonna be deployed. He was gonna come back. They was gonna let him go. But
Right.
he said in 2 more weeks, but just so happened he got released earlier. And he called her and asked her where she at. And she said, "You know, baby, at our favorite spot every Saturday where I go." And he said, "Okay." He said, "You know, they let me go and stuff." She said, "Yeah, I can't wait for you to come home, baby, this and that." He right there at the park talking. When he looked, so he got roses. So he said, "Where you say you at, baby?" She said, "I'm at the park where we always be." When he looked over, he seen her with another man, one of her co-worker, hugging on him. That man just dropped his head. His daddy say, "Stand down, man." Like how they say in the army, stand down and tell him this and that. He took his, he said, yeah. He called again. He said, yeah. He said, I see. So she said, he said, baby, I came home earlier. I wanted to surprise you. She said, where you at? He said, I'm at the park that we always go. She looking around trying to see where he at. He said, don't worry, but I see you. And he just, baby, let me explain. No, that hurt for a man out there risking himself in the army, working hard. And it's happening today. It's happening a lot. You know, you got a lot of these young girls, they got a good man at home,
Right.
but they feel that's not good enough. They want more money. They want more whatever. They go out there and some of them take the money that their husband or their man give them and go out there and give it to another dude and do all that. And you know, it's a dangerous game they playing.
Right.
It's very
Right.
dangerous.
Right.
It's dangerous.
Hey, it's a song that can relate to this topic.
Yeah.
And I know y'all done heard that song, Life Jennings Must Be Nice.
Mm-hmm.
When he said in that song, when those 20 stop spinning and those gold digging women disappear, she'll still be
Money
there.
make.
You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? That's keeping it
Right.
real. Because
Right.
when you ain't got nothing, she still there, she kept it real with you when you ain't had nothing.
Right.
And I kind of relate to what she talking about, how people take your money and get other people, because I had somebody to do me like that.
Right.
And guess what?
Wow.
The money that she took from me to give him, he took that and gave that to somebody else. So this
Right.
shit was just like a circle. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? And the
Mhm.
Bible said, "What goes around comes around."
Comes around.
Do unto
Right.
others as you will have others do unto you.
Yes, it
So at
is.
the
Right.
end of the day, man, my thing is to y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all go. My thing is to y'all: if you ain't gonna keep it real with nobody, don't get involved with nobody.
That's right.
Right.
Don't get
Right.
involved.
Because guess what? Everybody gonna play the fool.
Right.
And if
But
you
you
Sometimes.
don't
could
want to
you
be
could
the
also
fool,
you could
I
go
never,
into something and try to keep it real, but a man when they want something and you know you don't want a relationship, but they trying to turn it around. What is that I supposed to do? If you don't, if I'm telling you I don't want a relationship,
So
if a,
that's
but
when you keep it real. That's when you,
me
little mama, you keep it real with yourself. And since he don't want to part, then you party. You
me
understand?
personally
Unless
myself,
you keep it real with yourself and you party.
me personally myself, see, I growed up, a wise man raised me, and that was my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
A wise woman raised me, and that was my mom.
That's right.
And my dad always told me, whenever a woman rejects a man should understand that may be the best thing that can ever happen to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because and let me, and it is no disrespect to no woman. And the
no,
reason I
vice
said what that,
versa.
and I said, so daddy, what you mean by that? He said, because that woman might have something that's deep inside of her, and she don't want to pass it on to you. And he wasn't necessarily talking about no diseases or none. It can be something that she done went through with other people. And a
Right.
lot of women do that. I mean, I'm not saying that y'all two
You right. You true. It's right. You right. You
He
got cut off.
basically, I guess
do
he
that
base,
where that
I
they don't have bad experience with other people and they don't want to be contact with nobody else.
I guess your
So if
dad probably mean, I
me
guess your
personally myself, if you and I was talking, I'm talking to not the married lady. I don't want no problem about your husband. I'm
dad.
talking to this lady right
No,
here.
it ain't like
If
that.
me and you was talking,
It ain't
and
like
if we
that.
just talking, and you say, okay, well, Tim, I don't want no relationship. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna respect that. So later on in life, when you decide that you want a relationship with me and I done moved on, guess what I'm hoping you do? I'm hoping you respect that too. Let's respect one another. I'm gonna respect your wishes,
Right.
and I'm not gonna run behind you. But I'm gonna always be your friend.
Right.
I never
Right,
turn
that's
my back
right.
on you, and I'm always keep it real with you because I never know when I might get in a position to where I may need you for something, and it may
Right.
be vice versa.
Right.
So I
Am I
want
making
to
sense
ask you
to you, or are you
something.
just shaking your head?
When you were saying about what your dad say, I wonder if you meaning like this. What comes to my mind? Sometimes we
Y'all can't
find a
hear me?
good man.
You
Yeah,
hear
we
you?
can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Oh, he went off. He probably went out. He
He
probably
probably
come back.
had to come back in.
Yeah, he probably come back in. Just come
Yeah,
back in. Yeah.
yeah.
But
Or maybe I'm
what
gonna just
let me ask you a question.
person.
What you do with a person that constantly playing games and like when you could love this person now, but they just constantly playing games with you.
You got to cut it off. It's because as long as you allowed it, it's gonna keep going.
Mhm.
I don't know a little mama, but me, I'm gonna cut it off because
Right.
I ain't gonna get too far in my feelings, and then it's gonna cause problem. If I see you keep playing with me, then if I'm not a game stop or a toy to play with, I'm
Right.
gonna.
Right.
I'm gonna stop it. I could love you, but I'd rather get over one big hurt than to keep hurting over and over again.
Right.
I'd rather just let it go
Right.
and go my way. Just
Right.
like what he was on there saying about his parents. I'm wondering, sometimes we meet a man and he a good man, and we come in and destroy that man's life to return that man to an evil man that he never even know he had
Right.
inside.
Right.
And all because of what we was doing to him, he felt his heart been so
Right.
broken, and we did
Right.
so much, and he so loved
Right.
us till he
Right.
turned evil. And you got a lot of the men that end up killing their woman over stuff like that. Because
Right.
you play me, you play me, you play me. And he was a good, sometime a good church going man and all that. They be.
Right. Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And then you turn them into stuff like that, and they end up getting evil till they end up hurting that woman and probably hurting themselves. And their
Right.
whole life that they took forever to build and get
Right.
to the where they at, to make
Right.
their whole life turn them when they know they in prison somewhere,
Right.
in prison looking at themselves, looking at the wall, saying, "Well, how did I
Right.
get here?
Right.
What lead me to get there?" All because of you see a young lady that you liked it and that you wanted to get with, and you liked it and you got with that lady, and that lady just destroy you. She destroy your heart. She destroy your life. She just destroy you. Tell you have a lot of them get mental. They turn mental. They turn crazy through stuff like that. Through a woman take them through so much, and you have a lot of
Mhm.
man that took a lot of women through stuff till the woman them end up turning crazy.
Right.
They not they self no more. You
Right.
know, like
Right.
a lot of people we see on the street, it ain't just drugs got them out there. You got people on the street and really not doing no drugs, and they under the bridge and they everywhere. It's who they trusted in
Right.
just failed them. And I
Right.
mean, just crushed them. And a man, some of them women under the bridge, a man caused them to be under there. Some of them men under the bridge, a woman caused them. They ain't
Right.
even on drugs. You
Right.
swear they on drugs, they ain't on drugs. They
Right.
mind just went when a woman probably left them for another man or
Right.
left them for something she did to them.
Right.
And it just turned them, you
Right.
know. And then sometimes you got a lot
That's
of people talk about putting spirits, putting things on a man, you know, messing his food up. Because in my island, they do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking on them, smoking cigars, we call them puro. Smoking puro, you know, mixing stuff in their food and stuff. And guess what? You don't understand what God didn't put together. Man could tell son that God didn't put that together. You done did this to blind this man to only see only you. And they end up going out of their head. They end up either the man kill you and you kill them. I'm telling you, I'm witness. I know.
Right.
They end up killing each other, whatever, because make a person love you on their own. You can't force love on nobody because
Right.
it's not gonna be real love.
you
Right.
can.
I could pretend all day and say I love you, but I really
Mm-hmm.
don't. I more love what you're doing for me than I love you yourself.
Right.
You know. But it's a dangerous. I'm
Yeah, you
glad
just have to leave it alone
that
and get out of it.
it's the, yes,
Right.
baby, and some can't get out. That do you part. That's how they
Right.
get out. The man end up killing. But if you had get away with your kids, and sometimes you know what's so sad about it, baby? They don't just kill us; they kill us and our kids, huh? They own
Mm-hmm.
kids. It's a dangerous something. They don't just kill, and sometimes you wonder why he did that. But if you know, which and he's still showing what that man was going through behind that closed door with that woman, all what she was doing to him.
Right.
You got him sleeping with your best friend. You got your best friend coming right to your house and sleeping with your woman and you don't know because you trust him so much.
Right.
Huh? You got your best friend, woman's got their best friend sleeping with their man and they don't know. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's a game out here. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. And let me tell you, the young one these days, they playing it and they don't care.
But
But
you
it's,
got you got women's that 40, 48, 49 playing them type of games.
yeah, 49, you got them 15, they 60s trying to play them type of games.
That's some crazy shit, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you got them that
yeah,
old trying
that's
to play
true
'cause
too.
they still think they young and popping.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got motherfuckers that's around here chasing illusion. You know what I mean? A motherfucker profession or this and that, and they think that's what it is, right? They can want to fuck with a doctor, and then a doctor ain't gonna treat you good. He gonna treat you like shit if you ain't on his level.
That's right.
All he gonna do is fucking ram you and send you on about your way, talk to you any kind of motherfucking way, and send you on about your business. You get what I'm saying?
Look at the
That's what
celebrity them.
that's what rich niggas do.
Look at the
They'll get
celebrity.
a hoe, fuck
They
her,
go
let
from
everybody else fuck her, and they'll
the
send on about her
celebrities go from
business.
one to another. Yeah.
Yeah, pass her ass on. But
Yeah.
see, when they got real love, women's got real love, they don't know how to respect it.
Yeah.
They don't know how to respect it. Then you know what?
Yeah,
They'll rather fuck with another woman, man, and be faithful to him, but when they got their own man, they don't even know how to
They
treat him
can't be faithful to him and love him.
and can't treat him
Hey,
right.
you
Don't know how to
I was
treat him.
telling you on our show the other day. Remember I
Yeah,
was saying that when we got a roughneck nigga, we
right,
let that nigga dog our ass out, and we
right,
crazy about it, don't want to leave him. But
right,
soon as we get a good, calm, good man like my man out there, then you want to talk all kind of shit. Sometimes I have to catch myself the way I bash my husband in. I be have to say, come on, because he's
right,
so humble. And I can lay down in bed and I just say, honey, you okay? Babe, you okay? You need me to put, if I send him out in the kitchen 20 times, he gonna get up 20 times and go out in the kitchen for me.
right,
So you can't take advantage of those type of stuff. And God, he made one, like I say, one person to be alone. Everybody needs somebody, but sometimes you got guys and women want to be a bachelor because they never could have find a man of their dream or someone to love. And man of your dream don't mean a man wealthy. Because if he wealthy and he breaking you off, he got enough money, he could break off 5 or 6 more other females right behind you. So don't think you're the only one.
right, right.
Yeah.
You check this out, right?
Yep.
Okay, while back, right? I talked to this female a long time, right?
Mhm.
I was liking her and shit like that, right? And she gonna tell me, I ain't know you like me like that. You want to spend time with me like that. What type of bullshit that is?
That's because she's so used to niggas dogging her ass out.
What type of shit that is? You get what I'm saying?
Well,
Hey, that
how
give you
deep
something to
y'all
think about.
were.
I bet you think,
Yeah.
hey, what the hell
I'm
am I
like,
doing?
what the fuck? Because that ain't no relationship I ever been in my life. A woman telling me no bullshit like that. Because
Yeah,
if I fuck with somebody, they gonna always want to be around me. They gonna
that's right.
always want to spend time with me.
That's
You get
right.
what I'm saying? All the time. No matter what. All that running out and all this shit and this, that, and that. That shit crazy, man.
Hey, when I met my husband, when I met him, and he tried to creep me in his
Somebody over there say you hell.
he tried to creep me in his daughter's house. He said to me, so I get in the room and shit. I say, where the hell is your bed? So he said, right there. I said, ain't no goddamn bed. That's a blow up bed that got a hole in it that's on the floor. I'm not gonna lay down on that shit. So you know what he said to me? It was blanket. He say, well, if you love me, you gonna lay down on this hard floor with me. And I said to him, I said, first of all, I just really got with you not too long. Don't even know you that long like that. He
Right,
said, well, if you love
Right,
anything
right.
about me, you gonna lay down. So guess what? I lay down with him. But 4 something in the morning, 5, I say, fuck this shit. I'm kidding myself. This goddamn flow killing my motherfucking back. I got to get the hell up out of this shit. And I got up and I went home. But he said he knew right then that, hey, she the one. I want her. Hey, I want her. You know what I'm saying? And I
right,
took him around and drive him around because okay, you fresh out of prison. Driving around and say, look, be careful who your friends, be careful who you choose, be careful who.
right,
And my husband tell me right now today, he said, babe, you know what? Everything you was telling me, you never lied. I told him, I said, I'm gonna tell you, but see it for yourself. Everything. When his friends them say, damn, you in Oklahoma, dog. She done took you way up there in the bush. I said, you know why? Because you say you like nature and you like things. And if you stay down there around, all you know is your prison friends. All you know
right,
is either your childhood friends or your prison friends. I said,
right,
let me tell you something. Right now, when you out fresh, you just like a fresh baby out of womb. You got the process with life out here because life ain't the same.
right,
And I said,
right,
you need to be somewhere where you could really sit down and know, nigga, you 50 something years old. This ain't no when you was no 16 little jitterbug and shit. This shit
right,
ain't pop like that no more. I say
right,
you stay. And when I got him now, he'd be like, yeah, man, I live in Oklahoma. Yeah, dog, I'm up here in Oklahoma in the bush. I say, you
right,
right where the hell you need to be. That's where you
right,
need to be. I say,
right,
but he said, man, I've been in these crackers hand all these years. I said, but guess what? You can open that door anytime you want to go out that door. You could jump in your car anytime you want to take a ride. That's the difference, huh?
right,
You could eat whatever you feel like. That's the difference.
right,
I say, but I'm trying to keep you out here and stay alive and keep free. I say, because you might not get into nothing, but a person could easily put you in a car and take you somewhere and house shit and set your ass up to put you right back in prison, especially when they see you
right,
doing good. When they
right,
see
Yeah,
you got a good woman and
definitely will.
doing good, them niggas will cross action your ass and
right,
set you up and
right,
put your ass right back in there.
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
that's the
you
type
talking
of
some.
Yeah.
relationship. The relationship I like. And you know, it's hard to find a good man that can love you, and being it's hard to find a good woman.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
hard, but then
You're right.
again, it's not so hard. If you ask and pray to God and you take time and stop rushing into shit, it's not so hard, huh? And I tell a lot of these people, you got a lot of. When I was working in the club, stripping in the strip club, and I say I'm going home to cook for my man, you want me to strip club stripping? I got a pocket full of money, cause trust me, I
Right,
ain't coming out of there without some money. Any
right,
means necessary except laying up with a nigga.
Right.
I come out with money and I go home. I say I gotta cook. You know what them girls say? Shit, me cook what? That nigga better go to McDonald's. That nigga better eat Burger King. But see, I wasn't raised like that. I raised away to a man how to stew his stomach. I raised with what if a man living with me, especially, I'm washing clothes, I'm cleaning. I'm gonna be that provider as a woman. A man go out there and provide and bring home. A
Right.
woman too. But a
Right.
man really his job to go out there and provide, bring home. A woman's job is to take care of the home, and that's how I was brought. That's how I was raised up. And I take care of the home and I take care of him. I cook and I clean. You understand what I'm saying? And it come to it's an everyday thing to me. You got some female, don't get me wrong, I don't knock them. You got some female don't like cooking every day. And I feel they should cook, especially when they got kids. They don't like cooking every day. They don't like this. But
Right.
I did it so much till it's a routine and it's nothing to me to do it because I did it all my life.
Right.
And cook and take care of whatever. So your job to go, and I still would get up and go out and work. And I ain't
Mm.
gonna complain. If I gotta wash dishes 5 and 6 times, I'm gonna go out there and wash it. I ain't gonna complain. That's why I say when you hurt me, I rather you go. Don't hurt me, cause I will fuck your ass up. I
That's what I'm
literally
saying.
fuck you up. And when them crackers come, I'm gonna tell them why I fuck you up, nigga. You try that. Bending over, laying down, clocking up, cooking in this, and a motherfucker play on you. You try it and see how you feel. So don't tell me about nothing. You understand? So before you get there, always tell them. And like I said, I had to learn. I swear to y'all, and anybody who's watching, watching your podcast, I'm telling y'all, you cannot keep no one that don't want to be kept. You
You're right.
cannot love. You
You're right.
understand? You
You're
earn
right.
that. And yes, it's
You're
still
right.
some good man out there, and yes, it is still some good woman out there.
You're right.
They
You're right.
just got to trust and open up because you got some been hurt so much and been betrayed that till they scared to trust anyone.
You're right.
They lose out on their blessing.
Yeah.
You
You're
know,
right. You're right.
lose out on their blessing.
You're right.
You know, so
So,
it's
like, not to cut you off. You got
no.
some
You
women's
go ahead,
right.
baby. Go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
got some women's right. You was all in with it, right? You know, and then they were doing all type of fuck shit, running off, getting missing, doing all kind of shit, right? And then they expect you to do stuff for them. You ain't gonna want to do nothing for them
No,
because you giving a person mixed feelings.
that's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
And then like when you trying to have a conversation with them, it was always they want to take control of the conversation. You can't never say nothing. It's like you got to be quiet. But I ain't being quiet. I'm gonna say what the fuck I got to say.
Then you're spending their money. You got some female, they spend the man money. They make
And
this, you know, also my husband used to work 3 jobs. He used to work at the convention center at Broward Convention Center
right,
at baby, what the other one is? Allen. What the other job used to work at Broward Convention in Wales? At the port, used to work at the port in Wales? At Pembroke Pine City Hall. And
right,
he'll go to work. And sometimes he leave from one job to another. Mind you, ain't making much, but he take all 3 of them paycheck and put them together just to make one to pay. And sometimes he'll say, "Babe, I'm finna go to the other job. What you think about it?" I said, "Listen, it ain't what I think. How you feel? You feel you got enough energy to go do it. You feel that you're not tired enough. How you feel?"
right,
He said, "Well, babe, I'm a little tired, but I can go do it." I say, "Honey, if you too tired, come home. Don't worry about it.
right,
Honey, turn it down. I'm don't worry about it. You know, if you feel you to whatever this and that." So I will, so I would tell him, come. I'm not gonna say, "Oh yeah, the more money he get, the more I need." No, I gotta worry about my man health. Because if he drop down right now
right,
and be out of it, then what I'm gonna, you understand what I'm saying? I'm still
right,
gonna be without. You
right,
get me? So I
right,
just can't wear him out like that. But you got some woman that really work a man and really send them to work and don't can't take their money and spend, buy all kind of $400, $500,
right,
pocketbook, shoes and
right,
all that. And then
right,
you know what gets me with some female? You could dress yourself and spend all the money, but you're not gonna go out and buy him nothing, Holly. When I go out, I get more stuff for my man. I buy more stuff for him than I buy for myself.
right,
You know, I'm gonna fix him up because I always tell a female also. When we out, he always say this, and I say, "You need to iron that shirt. Get that shirt. Let me iron it. Get this." He say, "Why I'm good?" I said, "No, you're not, because you live with me, and your appearance is gonna be on me. So if you come any kind of certain how they gonna say, 'Damn, that's her man,' and she got him looking like that. Look how she looking." No, baby, that's not gonna happen. You're
right,
gonna be fresh to the T,
right,
smelling good, looking good, and all. No, that's not gonna happen because I'm responsible as a woman. That's my job. That's how I was raised to make sure you right.
right,
Especially if we was just dating, that's different. But
right,
when you living underneath the same roof with me, baby, it's my job to make sure you're right. That's my job as a woman. I take that job. I accept that job as a woman to make sure you right before you step out this door.
Yeah,
Make
that's
sure
Lisa.
you say something. Make sure you straight. That's the type of woman I am. I'm going to speak for myself.
Yeah,
Because I bet you right now in that kitchen, I bet you there's food on that stove. Trust and believe that. It's food cooked on that stove.
right,
So that's why I tell them don't complain. So that's why I say whenever you got other people or whatever this and that, don't do. And I get that some women work they certain hours of job, they work this and
right,
that. I'm not just gonna say stuff like that because some man they don't care too much or whatever. They don't used to not eating like that or she not cooking whatever. But mine's I got their ass spoiled. They used to. That's why I spoil them and I could unspoil their motherfucking ass. Your ass
right,
gonna get out. Bitch, I'm not with the shit. I'm telling you right now. Because if you don't leave, I'm gonna fucking leave. And I always tell them, don't think all this shit gonna make me stay. Because the
right,
same how I got it the first time, I could get that shit again.
right,
I don't have
All
several
right.
relationships
Yeah.
living. Hey, little mom, I don't have several relationship living in a house with a nigga, and I left all that shit behind, and I start all over again. I start from the bottom. Now I'm here.
But
Believe that.
sometimes people don't be want to start over, man.
You don't, but you know what? When you see it coming to be real serious and
Don't want to
crucial,
stay in misery.
you got to.
Long as
When
you
it's
stay
getting
in
too
it,
dangerous,
and the longer you stay in it, it's gonna be.
the hey, you
That's
didn't
Right,
heard what I
miserable.
told him,
I
little
don't
mama.
want to stay.
You heard what I
right,
told him, little mama.
What?
We gonna hurt when we gotta separate. But I'd rather have one big hurt and get it over with than to keep repeating hurting and hurting and
right,
hurting.
right. You right.
I'd rather
You
just
right.
get one big hurt and get over with.
You right.
I'ma miss you. And you know what they always say too? When you want to get over one love, go
Yeah.
love again. That mean go fuck on his ass again. When you thunder him, go fuck some nigga fucking morning, noon, and night just to get him that nigga mind out of your head. Get his
Well,
mind out.
but listen, add another a body on your spirit ain't gonna resolve the issue.
It's not. It's not. But you know what? It helped me get over him a little bit. Cause listen, why I say that. I don't give your ass too many chances. You say you work it out. I give you a chance, and I feel you really don't want me. This is not where you want to be, and I
Right,
can't hold you, huh?
right,
Same thing I told my ex-husband. You this and that, this and that. After I tell him, hey, I can't hold you. You left. I packed that nigga shit up when he left. He left me with the money and everything in the account, my first husband. I packed this stuff up and I moved it to Bradenton, Florida, where I moved to. Pack it, he called me, Lisa, let me think me, want me thing. I say, come get them shit. Oh, well, yeah, can't me think. So what the hell I supposed to do? You didn't never come back home. You didn't come off the boat and come get your shit. But at
right,
least I was woman enough to keep your shit together for you.
right,
Okay, he said he don't want it no more. He just want to go on with his life. So go on with your life. And I went on with mine. Huh?
right.
When I find out my husband divorced me without me even knowing he divorced me, whatever, but it hurted me. I sat and I drink and I cried about it. But I put my big girl drawers on and got up and said, trying to move on. Shit, it is what it is.
Right. I know this lady, right? I know her real good, right? She used to call me like back in the days and talk to me, telling me about her in the relationship. Guess what? She was married. She was messing with this dude, and the dude was staying in her crib, right? Somebody seen dude down into the courthouse. He was getting married to another woman while he was still staying in her house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing it for papers.
No, the nigga from
Was he
here,
doing
from
it
the
for
city.
papers?
He from Miami. Nigga was married another woman, living in another woman's house.
But tell me something, little mama. You're a woman like me. How a bitch not gonna realize something going on with her man? How the hell you not gonna know something to realize some type? You might not know exactly what it is for right then. Girl, let me tell you something. The other day I asked my husband,
Nobody
yesterday,
have to tell nobody when they man got there.
hey,
Just don't
I
want to. They don't want everybody to know. They don't want that man to go.
they
Cause
in the night.
nobody don't have to tell you what you're doing. You know.
Hey, I asked
Right,
my husband the other day, I told him he went to the doctor and left his phone outside on the ground when he came back. So I say, open up your phone for me. He don't know what I'm asking him for. Open up. My husband was like this. I said, why you shaking? Oh, ain't nothing. And I felt bad. I said, you know what? It probably really ain't nothing. It's he's so terrified of me when I think, and he's so damn bad and always doing shit till he don't know when he ain't doing nothing, when he good and just shaking. So I just left him alone. But he didn't know what I was telling. He thought I had him found something in his goddamn phone, but I didn't. I didn't. I was just showing him something that I wanted to show him. But he was there shaking. I said, what? He said, nothing. You just tell me. I said, honey, why is you shaking? Look how you shaking. Look how you talking. And you don't know. And I felt it bad. I said, you know what? Leave him alone because he really ain't do nothing. That's me. But he don't know when he bad from when he ain't because he bad so goddamn much that he don't know.
right,
You know? And his problem is just really to be honest to you on that phone playing. You done did that for 35 years. Leave them girls alone. Stop playing with a bitch feeling. I don't caught my husband. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't find shit in my husband's phone. He telling them he's single. He ain't got nobody. He's single. He ain't got nobody. He living in Oklahoma, got his own house. So I said, okay. So where the fuck I fit in this shit at? Where do I fit in this
She
picture?
probably want to move in with y'all. Y'all
Yeah,
could have
but
put.
listen, little mama don't know nothing about me either. They don't know. But I'm trying to ask him if you got, yeah, you got a house. Yeah, you in Oklahoma, yeah. But we're the single and shit. So where I come in, what I am, your maid? What I'm your helper? Why I come in
That
this house?
probably could have been y'all little play toy.
Listen, don't even play. Not anything. Listen. That's why when I get old and sick, I tell him don't bring no nanny in here. Don't bring no help wife, no help woman in here. But I tell him he play and he say, babe, I don't mean nothing when I say that to them. I just be talking. I said, listen, I'm a woman like them. And if you make people catch feelings and do the same thing, you will play me and try me. The same
Right.
way you lie and stuff to them, it's the same way. Just like how I could sit and allow you to do it, it can be done back to me. If
Right.
not from you, from somebody else. I said, you
Right.
don't play with people's feelings. You keep it real. If they
Right.
know you got a woman and they
Yeah, you
still
have
want
to be
to
careful with that too, because some people's getting their feelings and then they really go after the wife.
talk,
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
mama,
That's real.
you,
I know
hey,
that.
little
I
mama,
know that.
little mama, I'm gonna try to keep it calm on
We
here.
were just talking about that the other day.
Yeah, but listen, little mama, I'm gonna keep it calm here, but that'll be the day y'all will be reading about me in the papers. That's all I got to say about that part. Y'all will be reading about me in the papers. That's
I
all I
know
got
that's
to say.
right.
Misery ain't gonna have shit up on me to move misery. That's all I got to say if I got the upper. Then it might work the other way around too now. But little mama, now. That's not even.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna happen. If it do, God hope that it don't happen. But like I said again, I always even think about that sharing someone with my husband or doing whatever. But I say, you know what? That's not for me. If I had some nigga I was fooling around out there, that's different because I have lived that life before, being with another female and
Right.
sharing. But
But
me,
y'all living in the same house. What's wrong with that?
I'm greedy. I can't do it
But
because if,
y'all for each other
'cause if you
though.
start
Me either.
throwing it on
He lay in the
her,
middle,
if
put his
you
head
start
around both of y'all.
if you start throwing it on her a little more than whatever this and that, bitch, I'm gonna turn. I ain't even. I don't know if I'm gonna be Tanisha, Lisa, who. Nah, that's just not for me. You know your seat and you hold it. Everybody know their place and they hold it. I live that life. I'm keeping it real. I have
I
been
know,
there.
I know,
But
I know how that shit could be.
it be like what
I was in that situation
if my
before. I know that
husband,
could be.
nah, I ain't even finna go there. Cause guess what he gonna do? He gonna start creeping now. He gonna want that hoe by himself, and he gonna want to do all kind of shit and do different. Cause he gonna be like, I can't. Some mans be like they can't open up really how they want to with the wife right there. So now they
Right,
want to slide with the hoe on the side by themselves, so he could see just how freaky this hoe is. Cause I feel this hoe holding back from me. I
right,
feel she ain't really giving all what she got. I feel
right,
she ain't giving all what's in her. She's scared cause my wife right here. So you know what? Well, I'm for the
right.
link her ass without my wife being there. You get what I'm saying? All that shit happened.
Shit, it's better when everybody there.
Well, she gonna be new, so he gonna want to hump on her a little better, a little more than
And
you
not in my
anyway.
shit, not in my
Nah,
goddamn house, it ain't gonna happen.
nah.
Not
Now,
in here.
it depends. If you bringing somebody he already know enough, that's different.
Even if he don't know.
I had that back in my days. I used to be in that type of
Hey,
situation.
even
But
if
they
he
used to be fighting over
But
who
why
want to
would
suck
you
the
bring
dick.
somebody that he already
They'll
know?
fight over
No.
who wanted to suck the
See,
dick.
that's
So
why
this
it
one's
can't
sucking
be.
too long. This one's sucking it too long.
but listen,
So it was
what's
the whole problem.
what's for you, what's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. I'm
But
just
I
telling
ain't
you I ain't
saying
with
it
it.
for me now. I don't live like that no more. That was about
Because
back then. I was like probably in my 20s or something like that.
I go through depression, bipolar, and schizophrenia. That might be one time that bitch gonna come out of me. And I'm gonna say I was down with it at first, and then I'm gonna just turn to the beast, to the beauty and the motherfucking beast. I'm just little mama. I'm just keeping it real, boo. I'm just keeping it real. I ain't gonna lie and say, oh, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, yeah, I
I'm
Right.
feel you on
bad.
that.
Get me?
Right, that's true.
Nah, somebody out there I'm shoning with. That's different if I'm with a nigga out there shoning and shit. We do it whatever, no love lost. But a nigga that I put in my all into it and I invested in and shit. Yeah, nah. I ain't
So
gonna even start shit
tell
out
me
there.
how you feel about like you with somebody, they sharing they self with somebody else, but they don't want you to share you share yourself with nobody else.
Bitch, it don't work that way. It don't work like that.
Tell me how that works. Tell me how that
It
tell
don't
me
work
what
like that. You know what I be telling my man? When my man play around, I think he playing around on the phone because really, he really don't go nowhere like that. But I don't trust no man but me, but God. When my man playing around the phone, do whatever, I say, how would you like me to play them games too? Them games, cause see, you gonna know what I'm doing, huh? And once you take me there, it's hard to get me back where the fuck you had me at. Once I get to that
Right.
point in life, it's
Right.
hard to get me back where I was.
Right.
And you ain't gonna like it. You know what he say? Not living in here with me. You're not gonna do that. How the fuck you doing it?
Right.
But see, when I do it, I'm gonna be real with my shit.
Right.
Um, baby, let me call you back. Baby, let me call you back. You in front of that nigga? Yeah, I'm in front of him. But soon as I get in my car, I call you back. That shit gonna kill that nigga. Huh?
They
Yep.
got them. They got them. They nasty
Throw it
like
in your
that though.
face.
They nasty like that.
But I'm just saying, do unto others that you won't be done to you. You don't want, you understand? So I'm not even gonna play like that because you not got my husband. I mean, I'm not gonna really play like that. You get what I'm saying? It's times he
Right.
done made me mad. I ain't gonna lie, and I play around on the phone. And he know, and guess what? I confessed his ass and tell him. He right there, he could tell y'all that I played on the phone. But then I say, I'm kidding myself. I'm too old for this shit. I'm
Right.
too fucking old for this
Right.
shit.
Right.
I'm serious, little
Right.
mama. He right there, he could tell you. I say, I'm too old for this shit.
Right.
This ain't
Yeah.
what, cause you know
Yeah.
what? What the sense of having you if this what I'm gonna be doing?
Right.
That shit was back then. I ain't
Right.
no more. I want to be able to put my phone
Yeah, I
down.
feel you on that. Right.
I got a code on my phone, but my husband know it. They got
Right.
people got their phone on mute, got it cut off, all kind of shit. If my phone ring, I'll be like, let me go get that, see who it is. Cause
And
baby,
my,
them days over with. I ain't got
so
time to play no
so what
games
you
with
say when
nobody.
you dealing with a woman who got their phone on silent every time they come around
I say she with the bullshit.
you? Mm.
But see, my husband, remember my husband been locked up. Listen to me, my husband been locked up so long
Right.
till he play. He would put the app on, what's up? And when I'm not around, he talking and he gonna delete that bitch. He don't care if he got to put that on 100 times in a month. He gonna keep putting it back. And then he gonna see little things pop up with somebody. Then he gonna respond back. He gonna cut it off. He gonna put it and cut it off. He gonna put it and cut it off. So it's kind of hard. You understand what I'm saying? Just
Right.
sometimes if I walk up on him or he in the room and I see him doing too extra. Hey, babe, you okay, babe? What the fuck you doing? Let me get that. And it's times he don't want to give me his phone. It's times again I
Right.
say, you know what? I'm not gonna chase. I'm not gonna do that. You know what? If that's what you want to do, you do it. So when he
You
done delete
already know.
everything, then he come and he hand it. I'm a woman. My woman intuition don't fail me. And I say, bitch, I'm out here. I'm behind the stove cooking and cleaning and doing everything. And that's what you do. Oh, babe, I'm just playing. It's just something to do. So you know what I tell him? If you want to get on there, you want to watch certain thing, go on there and watch it. But stop falling in love with these bitches over the phone. Stop
But
doing whatever.
but Lisa,
Get on there. You can watch
Lisa,
whatever, do whatever. But stop
Lisa,
getting serious. Huh?
Lisa. Let me say something. You gotta understand the man been gone for a long time.
I won't give a fuck what he here now.
Let
And
him
if
look
he
at some
say
pussy on
if
there, but he long
fucking
as
with
he
me,
ain't going no
he gonna
further
keep
than
on
that.
back. Huh?
Huh? Let him look at some pussy on as long as he ain't indulging
You
in
didn't
it.
hear what I just said. Look, mama, you heard what I said.
What you
I say
said?
I tell him he could look at stuff and do, but he go to build a relationship with these bitches on there.
Oh, okay. That's something different then.
Now I say he can go on there and do, but he'll go to
Yep.
build a relationship when he ready. And I say, nah, it ain't gonna work.
Right.
But don't get me
Right.
wrong. I know my husband loves me. You understand? But if I keep indulging in what you do, you're gonna take it to another level, and then shit gonna get out of control.
Yep.
Right.
And then I ain't gonna be could get it back in place because I allowed it to get that far out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just keeping it real.
I'm gonna read
I'm
some
just
of
keeping it real.
some of the comments. Joy Brown say the song say can't be in two places at the same
That's my
time.
girl, Joy Brown. That's my girl. Be on my bed.
And then Joy Brown said, "Allie girl, keeping it real."
That's right. They
And
know.
then because Tori say, "Hook is that Miss Lisa?"
Yep.
Rosetta say, "I'm on that shit. She on
That's
what you on?"
right.
And she said facts. And she said, "You held. I feel her on this." So
I
you
just
know,
sometimes people will look at me and they see, you know what they say? I got a good husband and this and that. I do got a good husband. I
right,
know he love me. But sometimes shit happen and people do shit. We all human and do. But I ain't gonna
right,
sit here and act like my husband's so fandy dandy and there ain't nothing ever happened in my house or something to go wrong. I'm gonna keep it real. But he's
right,
still here. You understand what I'm
right,
saying? And I'm pleased with him. When he get out of line, I check that nigga. Huh?
right,
I check his ass.
right,
And after a while, like you say, everything come to an end one day. But
right,
so far, he ain't did nothing. I ain't never caught my man in bed with nobody or nothing.
right,
No. I ain't never caught because he gonna go somewhere, he gonna call me, babe, I'm here. But that don't mean he ain't took a little 2 minutes out of them 5 to call the next bitch. Hey, I got a little break. I could talk right now, this and that, and
right.
come back and call. I don't care long as that hoe know who is up, long as she know about me and I don't motherfucking know about her. That's all matters.
But that's
Because
a headache, man. That's a headache.
no nigga. You
That's
can't
a
base
headache. But that's a headache though. When you try to probably
Exactly.
back then it was
You
fun.
said
It
the
was
same
fun to
thing my husband said.
juggling. But when you keep doing like at the age you at, it's a headache.
Can I tell you something? You ain't
Yeah.
lying. My husband told me the same thing. He said, "Babe, I ain't gonna lie. After you catch me, I was so happy you caught me because the shit is just stress." So you know what my husband would do now? Every time he out in the living room, he gonna put his phone right here. I said, "Baby, you ain't gotta leave your phone." He said, "Nah, because I don't want you to think I'm out here doing something." I said, "Babe, you gonna find a way to do it. However, when you want to do something, you gonna find a way. If
Yeah,
I'm on
we
the
gonna
toilet
find a
or in
way.
the shower bathing, it don't take but a second. You gonna find if you really want. It's
Right.
just like a sickness. Sometimes people playing on the phone, people cheating. It's all a disease. It's a sickness they got,
hmm
and they can't help
hmm
themselves.
Some people
And then
love
some
to cheat.
get help. You go to a rehab for it, which and you can have on your rehab in your own place, in your own
Right.
home. You
Right.
understand? You can put in your mind, I really gotta stop. This shit is really getting out of hand. I gotta stop. So I'm
Right.
gonna tell you again, I can't babysit you on what you're doing. Huh?
But let me ask you a question since you said that. What you do with a woman that constantly cheat all the time? What you think is her problem?
I think she got a sickness. I think that all her life to me, I think she just a hoe. She just a hoe and she not satisfied. She greedy as fuck.
Right.
That's how I feel. She want more because if she had love you, she'll stop. For one, it's too much sickness out there. And for another, it looks shame
I
for
ain't
a
saying me. I'm just saying it in general.
yeah, it looks shame for a woman to be out there whoring like that and got a good man at home. Unless he
Right.
whoring, so y'all must well be swingers.
Right.
But it's
Right.
sad for a man to keep catching this woman whoring on him and whoring and whoring. If that's
Right.
not where you want to be, say, look, we can mess around, but I don't want to be in a relationship or be all that because
That's the shit
it
I've been telling. That's what I told
be
somebody. The
something
same shit. I told
somebody gonna
somebody the
hurt.
same shit. I told somebody that same shit. One of my
We
partners
can't be
told me that
together.
same
Let's just
shit.
mess around. I can slide and shown with you when I want. You shown with whoever. I ain't no feelings or whatever. I just make sure when I shown, I'm gonna strap up me as a nigga. I'm gonna strap up one or two times and make sure
Right.
I'm good. But I'm gonna be honest to you. If you know a hoe shown like that, me being a nigga, my dick ain't gonna get on hard for that hoe. Cause I don't know what kind, how much shit
Right.
done ran up in her,
Right.
what's keep running up in
Right.
her. I must
Right.
tell you the truth. I can't
Right.
really be intimate with her like that. I can't kiss
Right.
on her, caress her, because
Right.
you don't have too much niggas, and I don't even know what these niggas had. If they sick or
Right.
not, if you sick, I don't know. So that shit's
Right.
scary. It's very
Right.
scary, to be honest to you.
Right.
Me, if I was a man, my dick won't even get on hard for some shit like that.
But sometimes some women don't understand that when you know when they out there doing shit and you going to bed with them, that man shit ain't gonna work like it's supposed to because you in your mind you know what that's what's going on.
Yeah.
You get
And
what I'm
then
saying?
some female, they act like they so fucking clean. Like, oh, they so clean. I'm talking about they wearing Chanel, they this, they clean, they think they shit don't stink. But how the fuck you clean when you got all kind of niggas in and out you different days and this and that? How the fuck you clean? You might be looking clean on the outside, but what about the inside? You got all type of niggas running up in you.
Right.
How the hell you clean? You got to be clean from in without, not out
Right.
within, from in without.
Right.
Huh? From in
Right.
out. How you
Right.
clean and you got all these niggas? A nigga could get fresh right now, get fresh, dressed up, get fresh. And got something else. And the other day when I was telling you about in the club where they got a hole in the pants, they
Yeah.
also got to tell you they had a needle. It was that this certain man used to come in there with a needle and he used to take his blood and inject his blood and he was HIV. He knew he was. So he said a bitch gave him that through money, through him out there sleeping around. That's how he ended up catching HIV. So now he say he ain't got no love for no hoes. He gonna give it to every bitch he can because they love money too much. That's what the
Right.
man said. They
Right.
love money, so I'm gonna get these hoes just what they want. So he'll
Right.
give them a few dollars and he inject them when they sitting on him and he get them drunk. He take that needle and you know he know how to use that needle and they don't even know when he stick them and put his blood right up inside of them and get them AIDS. I'm telling you, I'm
Damn.
this shit is real and I ain't talking. I know a lot of bitches in Miami could tell you just what keeping it real say. She ain't lying. Lisa ain't lying. This shit is real. That's why I
Right.
say, you know what? It's time for me to come up out this shit. It's just
Right.
too much in here. Cause the
Right.
female them, I don't know if you know, but they took stripping into prostituting. Now
Yeah.
niggas come in there, they don't want no dance. They want to see if they can leave with you.
Right.
You come in there, nigga gonna sit in there all day. The strip club become to be a hangout club. Niggas ain't really getting no dance. Man, I don't want no
Right.
dance. I want to fuck. I don't want no dance.
Right.
I want cause these hoes done spoil the little new hoes that start coming. They feel they ain't making their money good enough, so they ready to go lay down with a nigga. Any mean necessary to get their money. You
Right.
know? So that's how it turned into that. But you had them guys out there, I'm telling you, they was injecting them with needle and all kind of stuff, giving them
Right.
HIV. And then you take it, and then guess what? It was this man, my neighbor on 58th Street in Little Haiti. My neighbor, I didn't know the lady like that, but I had know her son. He was our friend. and he died the same way. So it was his sister, and she
Right.
was married to this guy, and
Right.
she got sick one day. She got sick and wasn't feeling good, and she keep getting sick, I think. But it got to the point that she really need to go to the doctor. Do you know when
Right.
that lady went to the doctor? They told
Right.
that lady that she was HIV positive.
Hell
That's
no.
because her husband, and this is a church going lady. She not say church. She was a real child of God. She really had loved the
Right.
Lord and going to church. She didn't hang out in the street. You never see her drinking, not at no bar room. Them things, she don't know nothing about those type of stuff.
Right.
And this man used to be out. So you know she love her husband. So she leave and let him go. She feel, I know he got to be messing with some woman out there, but she
Right.
ain't know just all what he was doing. Got to be
Right.
what? This man literally brought AIDS home to his wife. Gave
Motherfucker, hey, women, some of these women don't realize that
He
shit, man.
died and he still was alive. He was a carrier. And that lady, and listen, the AIDS ain't kill her. It's when she find out to know she's a good woman at home. The worryation is what killed her.
Right.
What took
Right.
her out the game faster?
Right.
I can't believe my husband gave me AIDS. And she ain't got to go check and see who give it to her. She know the only man she lay with is her husband.
Right.
She been married to him for 20 something, 30 something years.
Right.
He's the only man.
Right.
And when she told him, guess what? He knew he had it. But he
Right.
ain't never telling still was coming in there going up in a raw. He knew
Right.
he had it.
Right.
But he's so selfish and so greedy. Instead of he just confessed to her, he felt, I ain't gonna leave this good woman behind. If I'ma die, she going with me. So I gave it to her too. So she can't go nowhere else to nobody else. That's being selfish and greedy.
But let me show you something. Women that, like we were just saying, who let niggas be running up in them all the time, them hoes, when they catch that shit, they don't mind getting to the nigga at home when they fucking with a nigga.
Yeah.
They gonna
But
give it to you,
But
regardless.
in this state, it was the man gave it to her, and the lady was so hurt. But what I'm saying, he knew he had it. So if you know you had it, why you did that to a good woman that ain't deserved to be like that? This
Right.
lady been on the street. Why not just tell her what happened? And if she leave you, you know they said if you choose, I could be with you and probably don't have sex, or it's a way to have sex. If I love you that much, I accept, I forgive you. But
Right.
then you go and you don't tell this lady and you lay down with her and you sicken her also.
Right.
That's being selfish and nasty. That you don't
Right.
even want her with nobody else. You want to ruin her body that nobody else don't want her. Huh?
Listen, I had a woman tell me one day, sucking a man dick without a condom, you don't catch AIDS. I told
That's
you catch
not
AIDS.
saliva get down in this shit. Yes,
I
you
told him if you suck the man dick, right, he got AIDS, and the fluid that come out his dick, the pre-cum, you gonna catch AIDS in the mouth.
not only that. If you got a cut in your mouth, you might get a cut or something in your mouth, anything, and that shit get into your skin and go in. And if you get too much, like you say, swallow too much of that stuff, yes, you will.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
But who know? But what woman is gonna really put a condom in their mouth? To be honest,
You got some women that'll suck a dick
really,
with a condom
You-
on.
For one thing, that's why you. And let me
really,
tell you something.
You got some
You
women that suck your dick with a flavor condom on or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's right. But you know what? You got a lot of them
you ain't
won't.
gonna find too many women doing that.
You won't, little mama. You won't. That's why you don't go around and suck no any dick. You suck a dick that is worth dying for. That's why you suck the one that's worth dying for. And don't go suck no anyone. I'm
No
just
dick
keeping it
is
real.
worth dying for. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Suck one that's
listen,
worth
right?
dying.
Listen. Back then, when I used to be on my little shit back in the days, right? And I meet a little female, that, we go to go do what we do, right? If that bitch lay there and let me about to go up in her raw, that's the one you
Who
definitely got to
else she
strap
done
up
did it
on.
to?
That's
You
what I'm
better,
saying.
that's
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
Even if she say
That was
no,
something to think about.
no, you gotta wear a condom. Even if she say you gotta wear a condom, and you be like, well, baby, I ain't got no condom. You know what I'm saying? To go to the store, I'm already ready now. Nah, you need a
That's what
condom.
I'm saying.
Baby,
Yeah.
come on. I'm gonna be with you. I love you. We gonna
I
be
supposed
together.
to
Don't worry.
I
Then
supposed to get one of my partners on here, right? I'm gonna interview him, but I'm gonna do a sit down with him, right? He was telling me the other day I took him out for his birthday. We were talking and shit. So he was saying, man, it's this female I used to fuck with, right? He said that she was fucking with some other nigga. He stopped talking to her. She called him recently. He said, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was hitting her and I wanted to take the condom off. She kept saying, no, don't take the condom off, right? So he said that he spoke with her after that, like some time after that, he stopped messing with her. She said, you know what? She told him, remember the last time I told you, don't take the condom off? I'm HIV positive.
oh man, I kill that hoe. Boy, I
No, he
kill.
said, no. He said, man, I felt so bad. He said, cause that girl don't deserve it. She a good girl. A nigga she was fucking out of town gave it to her. A nigga
Wow.
out of town gave
So
it
why
to
did
her. But she didn't. But I told
Why
him
did she?
the reason why that girl didn't let you take that column off. That girl cared about you. She could have
Oh,
gave it to you,
yeah,
but
but
she
why
didn't want
she
to give
didn't?
it to
Why
you.
she screw him though?
Huh?
If she knew she was sick, why did she even screw him? Period.
I don't know. She fucked her with a rub on. So that's what it
Hey,
was.
it's just like I had somebody one time that I was creeping in my mama's house. I told my husband about it.
Right.
And the guy had got out of prison too. And he was liking me and I was liking him. Don't get me wrong, we had on kiss a couple of times, but it wasn't nothing we getting. And we was gonna end up doing it. And
Right.
even though I had a condom, I had a condom. And we was
Right.
gonna do it. But he kept looking at me like, and it's like he couldn't get on hard. And I noticed he had like a hernia about his private part.
Right.
So I'm still not thinking. So we did whatever. So he just keep looking at me and this thing won't get on hard. So I said, you know what? That shit had turned me off just by not getting on hard. So I was like, don't worry about it. I say another time and stuff. I said, because my people might come home and stuff. My mom and them or something might come home. Let's get out of here. We left.
Right.
Do you know? After that, he stopped. We just was chatting a little bit and we stopped. We ain't mess around no more. We never did nothing. We really never had sex. That time
Right.
we wasn't having.
Right.
And we never did it. And years later, somebody said to me, such and such got HIV. I say, stop, get out of here. They say, nah, they got it. They had it from young and stuff. They used to share needle and do whatever. I said, man, get the. And I told them, because I'm a bitch, I'm going to be real. I said, man, I was
Yeah,
nigga. I was finna sleep with him. And this thing couldn't get on hard. And he say, I promise y'all to God, I chased him
that
down
was
one
number
day.
God.
I chased him down one day. And he was walking and I walked up on him. I said, baby, I just want to thank you. I said, I swear to God, I want to thank you. He was like, what? I said, I know what's going on. I know you're sick. He was like, what you mean? Who told you that? I said, no, that person didn't tell me that. I know you're sick. And I want to thank you. Remember that day we was going to lay down? And you didn't? You didn't want to do it to me, huh? You didn't want to. He just looked at me. I said, man, let me give you a ride. He was going to the train station. I said, can I give you a ride? Where you going? He said, nah, I'm going to get on the bus on 62nd. I said, come, let me take you, man. I said, man, I respect you all the way. I thank you because I was young at the time, a little young. I was
Right.
in my 20s or whatever.
Right.
In my 20s, probably early 30s. But right then, I could have got messed up. Right then. And
Right.
he
Yeah.
didn't do, and that right then made me. And when I think back to that day that we was in that room, the reflection on his face, the way he was acting right there was telling me like he knew he was sick and he didn't want to get me trapped up. And,
Yeah.
and I respect that because another nigga would have said, man, F that, I'm gonna go up in this.
Right.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna take her ass out too. But he
Oh
didn't do
yeah.
that to
Right. Mm-hmm.
me. Man, shit.
I remember back then, like way back, I think it was like 2004, 2005. I met this lady, right? And the lady used to call me so much, right? Like call me a lot. And I was like, damn. So one day she used to call me, I had to like duck her call. She called me one day, right? And she said, you where you going? Well, damn, why you be acting like that with me? So I said, you know what I told her on the phone? I said, you must be got something you trying to give me. Just like that, right? And you know, she said, nah, why you say that? I said, nah, you must be got something you trying to give me. So I go slide around there one day and go see her, whatever, whatever. So I'm talking to her. She had all these fine bumps in her face. She's like, oh, my daughter gave me some pictures and then messed my face up, whatever. I said, yeah. So she wanted to like sleep with me. I told her like I ain't even go do none of that with her. So when I found out, I used to talk to her on the phone and something, and she was to be trapping too, so I had to trap with her too. I had to give her stuff, here and there and there. That was it. So man, one day I looked at the Miami Time, the lady was in the Miami Time, and they say she was sick. Now, if I was hot dick, I probably would have caught it.
Mm-hmm.
But I bucked that. I like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm good.
That's why I was telling you about when they had bust them clubs and them two sisters, they was twin and they used to literally sleep with themselves with the man, which means suck on each other too. The two sisters, the two twins. That's
Right,
I think sick. They used to
right,
do it, and they knew that the man's people was willing to pay money because they know that they twins, they know they sister. And if y'all could suck each other's stuff and sleep, man,
What happened?
nigga, all the nigga needs
Facebook,
that's all the nigga
it
needs
went off. Right,
to know that. So a nigga feel like they ain't haven't seen some shit like that.
right,
And That man who gave them HIV, he gave them two sisters and all that. One used to be at Jackson pushing the other one in the chair. And then
Right.
afterward, I think that one had died, and then the other one died. But they were sick bad. They were sick.
Wow.
But
And
I'm like, y'all not just sister, y'all twins, identical. How the
right.
hell can y'all lay out? Ain't no money in the world. That's why they say the love of money, boy. Ain't no money in the world. How the hell I could
Tell
even
you.
look at my sister like that?
Right.
Come on, what
Tell
kind
you.
of shit that is? That's beyond that. And that's what they used to do that. And they know a lot of niggas, like, once we done did it 1 or 2 times now, we kind of into that shit. Fuck it. This how we get paid. We getting paid fast from these niggas. They breaking us off to see me and my sister having sex with each other with them. Cause you have some sick bitches out there in the world. And they was making money. But look what it ended up. It took their life.
Motherfuckers don't know. Money to money. Behind every dollar you got here fucking for, you gonna get something behind that shit.
And
Wow.
crazy.
Motherfuckers don't know that. You out here
It,
selling pussy, doing whatever you do, you gonna get something behind that. Cause
it
you
was
know what you doing ain't right.
it's crazy. But relationship, and then you got a lot of these men that's in a relationship. You got a lot of women that the husband got wife and they won't stop playing with these men until they break up, get along with them. And guess what? After the man leave his wife for you, that nigga tear your ass up, don't even want you. Shit don't even last.
But that's how it
This,
always be.
this nigga chasing him,
That's how it
chasing him,
always be.
and now it don't even last.
That's how it always be. You
Now
could
you
be
with
with, you
somebody,
could be with somebody and start fucking with somebody on the side.
yeah,
The mistress gonna always try to keep you happy,
that's right.
right? Then once you say fuck it, I'm gonna leave her and go be with her, that motherfucker changed. That motherfucker ain't gonna be the same no more. All that shit out the door. All that shit out the door.
Yep, you're right.
All that shit be out the door. It ain't gonna even be the same no more.
Hey, I
You know
tell
what I just say? Bitch, you made me leave my woman. We gonna be together now,
hey,
motherfucker.
you let me but me and my
We
husband,
together now. You
me
got
and
me
my
fucked up. Do or die.
we always clowning, right? Me and my husband always clowning. So sometimes when he get out the shower, he'll jump, and I'm in the bedroom. He come to me. I say, "Only a mother with love can love a body like that." I said, "I wish these hoes would see your ass." I said, "I wish they could deal with you the way I gotta deal with your
Yeah. Boy,
ass."
I tell you, boy, this shit crazy out here, man. When I see this shit, man, and listen,
Hey, you got Jay
motherfucker,
on there? I think Jay, like he trying to want to come in, Jerry or whatever. He said he tried it, but it won't let him. Ain't you got to send him the?
yeah, it's pinned on the thing. He just gotta click it. Once he click, he can come in.
Yeah, I told Jay. He just text me.
He just clicking and he can come in.
Let me tell him. Wait,
It's pinned
let
up. It's pinned
me
up. It's pinned up there.
here for a second and get off. Let me tell him.
Man, that shit crazy, man. I'll tell you, the way
Yes, it
this
is.
world
It
going is right
is.
now. The way this world going
The
right now,
world is going just that way.
ain't no
Crazy.
love out here no more.
People weird.
Like I tell niggas, man, you got
There's
women that
no
like
love
variety
here.
of dicks. You got a lot of women that like variety of dicks,
But
and
you
you got
know
niggas that
what?
like variety of pussy.
It ain't no loyalty out here. That's the problem.
Yeah, you right. You right.
It's no loyalty. There's no loyalty out
It
here.
ain't little mama. It ain't none. Hey, you know what, boo
Mm-mm.
boo? Sometimes we ain't even loyal to ourselves, much less loyal to others. How we gonna be loyal to others if we can't
And
even
I
be
was just
loyal to
about to
ourselves?
say that. I was just about to say that. See, we're not even loyal to ourselves. That's why we don't have loyalty out here.
That's right.
Because we're really not.
you
And that's the
got a
truth
few,
right
loyal,
there.
got a few loyal, but not much. Not much.
Not much. Mm-mm.
It's shit. That's you. That's like you can say that about. I can't hear you, Lisa. You might say that's like that
You
might be
still
like
can't. You can't hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah. So
But you like I'm like man like the nowadays it's like this shit like I had like if a motherfucker want to be out here in the jungle, you got to get out there in the jungle with their ass right now. That's how this shit is.
shit, I
But
had somebody tell me that was 53 and they told me I was too old for them.
hey, listen, little mama.
It's
I had
like
a
this
dude.
shit like I had like if a motherfucker want yeah
I had a dude after I took care of the dude, looking out for him, feeling sorry because buying them, taking them stuff from Miami, taking to Honduras, spending money,
Right.
spending money on them, spending money on them, doing all kind of stuff. And when his baby
Yeah.
mama, he told me he wasn't with her no more. When I got to Honduras, find out he with his baby mama, he gonna tell her, tell his homeboy them I don't want her, she too old. I said, nigga, this old hoe did a lot of
What?
things for you and can do. You wasn't saying that when you was all down on the nookie and doing all kind of shit, nigga. I probably could have make your ass bend over if I want you talking about an old hoe. But them little young boys, that's why I'm be on that young boy shit. Cause let me tell you something. I'm 46 and baby, I another thing is you got some of these young hoes can't even clean they pussy right, huh? They can't even clean. They'll go open up a funky pussy right in front of a nigga to fuck. Who does that?
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Who does that? Huh? Sick and all
Right.
that, whatever, funky pussy and shit. And he gonna tell my old hoe, but guess what? When that nigga dropped jail, he went and texted me about what I'm gonna do for him. I said, this is what I'm gonna do. So I send that nigga money through Western Union. He done told the people I'm gonna go pick up the money to bring to the jailhouse. And I called Western Union and told them I made a wrong transaction. Can you cancel that shit for me? And show them, nigga, that's what I'm about. He ain't never got the money. He said, man, you gonna let these niggas in here kill me? I won't give a fuck. I won't give a fuck. I'm gonna show you
Uh-huh.
what an old hoe do
That's
to experience. I don't give a fuck. Old hoe.
yeah.
He said, you got his stuff. He said, tried, not working. You got his stuff.
Right. Yeah, he just got to click the link. Tell him to inbox me, and I send him the link in the inbox. And then he got to go on the screen, put his name on there and shit. Tell him to send me the link. Tell him to inbox me, then I send it to him. So what you think about that shit, T? With all this shit going on?
Man, she keeping it so real though. I like it, and I like Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa need to join in all the time because Miss Lisa keeping it raw
Right.
about everything.
Hey, Jay trying to come on. Jay
Tell
trying
him,
to come. I'ma
tell him,
send you. I'ma
tell him to
send you.
inbox me or send me
I'ma send
inbox
you.
me his. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
send it to
I'ma
him.
send you his what you call it, so you can send him the link. I'ma send
All
you
right.
his stuff so you can send him the link.
Right.
Miss Lisa could can forward the link over to him, can't she?
Yeah. If it's in your
She can
inbox,
forward
you
the link
forward
in
it to
his
him,
inbox.
and he just got to click it.
Okay, I'm gonna do that
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So T, what you think about these women that like a love variety of dicks?
Um, that's what. That's exactly what they like. That's exactly what it is now. Because they
Yeah.
liking a variety of dick. It's not that they liking a variety of dick. They just trying to keep the attention on them.
Right.
It's not really that a woman like a lot of dick. They just want attention. That's all. They want love, but they going by it the wrong way by getting all
Getting
this
tossed up, getting rossed up.
different. Yeah, they going by it the wrong way.
Right.
That's not how to. No, you just don't go by it like that.
Right.
Yeah, but little mama, I just be trying to keep it like I said. I done been out there and I always say, if I'm a fucking nigga, do whatever, I'm a fucking a real man who I know gonna look out for me, who know I got needs, not no any little jitterbug boys. And whatever I do, you can't go around and say, oh, I fucked her. No, tell him I fuck you, nigga. No, I fuck her, whatever. I fuck you ain't made me fuck you. I fuck you because I wanted to fuck you.
Right.
You ain't finna, them days, I don't had niggas fool me when I was young. We all done been played before and fooled. But as I growed up and I learned it, bitch, you can't come for me. You can't know. That shit ain't gonna even happen.
Right. Like, because when you first meet a woman anyway, she already don't know off the jump she gonna fuck you or she ain't gonna fuck you. She know in
That,
her mind, oh, I'm gonna fuck this nigga. Or
that's
I ain't gonna fuck this nigga. You know what I mean?
that's right.
Or if a nigga get at a female and say, I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker, he gonna fuck. You know
You
what I mean?
already know. You already know the minute that you see a man that you gonna do that to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
The minute that you
Okay.
look at that man, you already know where it's going.
Okay.
Oh, he came in. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you already know.
What they do,
Yeah, you
fam?
already know.
What's up, fam?
What's up, fam? What's going on, Jay? You can hear us? You say something? Say something.
I don't know if you could hear us.
You can hear us? Can you hear us? Say something.
Can you hear us?
I don't think he hear. He got it. He can't hear us.
Yeah, he probably. I don't know if
Hold
he
on.
could.
Let me see some. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see some. Hold on. I try to bring him back in. Can you hear us? Everybody got to come back in.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. But this shit out here, man, it's everybody for self, man.
that's right.
And
But
everybody got on the mask.
it's a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous.
They ain't been genuine about what they come in your life for. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
That's my thing. Just say what you want when you come to life. If you just want to
Yeah.
just come in and have sex, but a lot of men ain't gonna just be honest and say, "Oh, I just want to have sex."
Oh no. Oh no.
No man is not gonna say that. The reason for that because they're gonna feel like that girl is gonna go on about her business, and you ain't gonna never be able to touch the goodies. But at that same time, if you keep it real
He
and you
say.
keep it raw, shit, she might be the same way. She might just want your damn shit, and
Right.
Yeah,
then both of y'all do what y'all want to do, cause
Right.
we
that's right.
both grown.
Right. But man, yeah, it be like that though. It be like that. But I feel like if I'm gonna fuck with somebody and I wanna, if that's all I want to do, I'm gonna tell her. Like, I just wanna fuck.
That's right.
But
Keep it
if you
real.
just wanna fuck, then next thing you know, she ain't gonna wanna just wanna fuck. Once she fuck, she gonna wanna keep fucking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's
I
like
don't know if I don't know if I want a man to just say it bluntly like that to me either.
it depends now. A
I
nigga
think I would
not if,
like the
if a
I
nigga
like the
swing
girl
that
fun.
thing to
I
you a
like the
different way,
yeah,
a
but I
nigga
like the fun girl shit.
you like that fun girl. That's way if you want to be a fun girl, that's all in the bundle. You know
But
what I mean? Nigga,
that's okay.
you know what I mean? It depends how a nigga say it to you.
That's okay. But fun girl get dates. Fun girl have fun.
Yeah.
Fun girl laugh,
Yeah. That's a
talk on the
weekend. That's
phone.
a weekend
You know what
special.
I'm saying?
Friday to Monday. That's what it is. Monday to Friday to Monday. What'd you say about that?
But it's not. There's still some time into it. It ain't always just.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to.
Yeah.
I just want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. But man, I don't just want a front girl in my life. That's what then. You know what I mean? When I was young, I play with a front girl all day, but I don't want to fuck with no front girl. I can't do it. I can't
You
see
don't want a
myself
fun
doing that.
girl.
Nah, I don't want no front girl.
Oh,
yeah. Fun girl bring problem too sometimes.
Them motherfucker be a headache, man. They're a headache, straight headache.
Yeah, fun girl be
He
problem.
came back in. He came back in.
He was like, "Can't hear." I'm trying to
So T, what you say about a woman that a woman that'll come and see their man, they come see their man only on the weekends. What you call that? And they supposed to be in a relationship with that person. What you call that? That type of woman.
shit. They got another. They got a double life.
They got a double life, huh? That same shit I
Yeah, you
told.
got
The same
people
shit.
ready. And you got some of them on that could talk to you in the daytime. At nighttime, you don't hear shit from their ass.
Yeah, you right.
Sleeping outside. Oh, ain't nowhere in the air. Even on the
Right.
weekend.
You right.
Shit.
You right.
yeah.
You right.
Hmm. You got a lot of women like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And they'll play that bitch and deny that shit to the bus side. You gotta catch them. You gotta catch them kind of like that red handed.
Yeah,
You gotta catch them red handed.
that for sure.
It'll eventually come out.
Yeah, it will.
It'll eventually come out.
Oh
Yeah, it
yeah.
will.
What's in the dark gonna always come to the light. That for
Cause
sure.
yeah, but
Hmm.
see the thing is, like you said before, like with a wife and a husband. That shit seemed fun right then because she got both of y'all. But after that, after one find out and one don't want to be bothered with him no more, the other one go dead too. Cause
Hmm.
all that stuff be fun when you tricking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tricking is fun. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
When you everything seem good when you're
Right.
tricking.
Right.
Well, I'm
It,
gonna say
it,
not tricking. I'm gonna say sneaking around.
yeah,
yeah.
When
Slide.
you're sneaking around, everything is good.
when you slide.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
what you say about a woman, right? Y'all together, right?
Hmm.
She fucking with another whole nigga, right? And a nigga running in and out her back door. I mean, running in and out her house 4, 5 in the morning, right? And then a nigga texting, asking if your nigga still left. What you see that what a woman gonna get out of that relationship? She fucking you, but she fucking other nigga too. What that makes her?
ho,
She well,
a
all women
straight
are hoes.
hoe.
I mean, we all hoes out here, but
And she
it's how
fucking,
you
yeah,
do it.
what kind of hoe? We got some real hoes and
Yeah.
some shitty ass
Yeah,
hoes.
all of us are, but
Ain't
it's
got shit
how
to
you
know
do it.
from none of them.
If you allow that man to come in 4 and 5 in the morning, he disrespecting you right there. Just coming in just to screw you and run back out. But
Right.
Especially if you got kids in your house under your roof. That's even
yes,
more. Bitch, you was a bigger hoe.
that's even worse. But where's her man at that time though? That she's doing that.
The man could probably be home
You
at his
say
house.
you say she have a man.
The man could be home at his
Okay,
house.
so if could be.
So the two people you talk about is two shown she shown it with. She got one over and how the
No,
other.
she got a nigga that supposed to be her nigga, right?
Yeah,
They be together every day. He'll fuck her before he go home or
yeah,
whatever. But he don't got no woman at home. He be home, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
he trying to slide with another whole nigga, but the nigga coming in the house 4, 5 in the morning.
And he coming in 4, 5 in the morning. Her
Yeah.
man. Yeah, well,
The,
they
no,
make me.
no, no. The other nigga, the slider.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He coming in her house.
4, 5 in the
So
morning.
where her man at? Her man is at his
You know,
house.
he done went home to his house.
Yeah, but see, first of all, like I say,
Then hold on
yeah,
now. Then they want to call the police on the real nigga who they supposed to be fucking with for the
after
for
he
the
done fought,
slider.
yes, after he done
No,
fought,
for the slider for when the man was coming back there, that he was gonna call the police on the real nigga because he was coming back to the house. What you say about that?
hey, I said get the gun and load the bullets.
What he gonna call the police for?
She
No,
gonna call. She want to call the police on the
because she
nigga.
got caught in her shit.
Well,
She
it seemed like to me, it seemed like to me she fell in love with the other nigga that just sliding.
That's what I'm
You know?
saying.
yeah, but guess what?
That's what
Guess
I'm
what?
saying.
The other guess what, little mama? The other nigga don't want her ass. Cause if you could do that,
Exactly.
if you could
But
do
you
that to your
notice,
bitch, what the fuck
but
you gonna do to me? I ain't even coming back. Now you don't fucked up. You better
yes,
call. Hey, you know that nigga gonna say you better call that nigga and fix shit. Baby, don't call the police on him fix shit because I can't take care of what he taking care of for you.
exactly.
I
But you
can't
know,
pay the
them the
bill.
ones, no lie, but them the ones that real females run to. No,
Yeah.
I'm being honest. They love that shit where men don't want them. Them the ones attracted to them.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna put myself in that too. We're attracted to men that don't want us. The ones that want us, we run from them,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
which
Right.
is crazy as hell. And
Right.
I'm still
You
trying to
right.
figure
You
that
you know
out.
what? You just said some real shit
Yeah.
just now.
Yeah, that's what it is. And that's
You
for
just said some
anybody.
real shit just now. You just said some
We
real
we
shit.
don't even find the ones that want us attractive. We want the ones that give us the runaround.
And the ones that got a
Hey,
woman at home
so
that fuck you everywhere y'all
Yes,
might run off every other weekend and fuck
but
here and there.
that
But then when
that
they go
goes
back, they
back to
go
what
be with another. They go back home to their woman.
hey,
that's
so
what that
listen.
goes to tell you what I just said just now. It's fun as hell when you slide,
Right.
Hey,
but
listen, y'all. I want y'all. It's some shit. Say when you choose the wrong side, dude. Right? When you choose the wrong side, this nigga in her parking lot. He in her parking lot playing. Wait, wait, wait. Let me see what he playing again. Secret Lovers. He playing that. She say my husband's here. He said what happened? You ain't picking up my phone. He's been here for 3 days. When are you coming outside? I have to just to let you know. Look, man, I ain't feeling that, man. I'm not feeling that. You hear this song? Yes, yes, I hear the song. Why are you playing that? Because what we is. The man inside, he blowing.
It's
So you
secret
got
love.
assholes like that too. That's why you can't play them sides when you got a man at home. Because
Right.
Yeah. So he
they're the
blowing the
ones
whole
that want
like trying
you.
to
They
get the
they
man.
don't want you if you leave your man though.
Yeah, she like, don't do that, don't do that. So he said, I've been calling your phone for 2 weeks. You ain't answer because my man been here for 2, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And he like, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I miss you. I need you.
Hmm.
You know that shit, man. It's
That's some shit.
crazy, man.
But you see what
I
happened?
don't know. I
He
don't know what.
can't.
Okay, I'm gonna read some comments. I am Sean said, why the guys dealing with a woman that has a man anyway? And
That's
then second, I noticed no days dudes seems to want to be the other guy. That's crazy. And a lot of women want to be second too. A lot of women love
Yeah.
to play that second seat too now.
yeah,
Yeah, they do.
They love to play second, man. They don't never want to be first. They don't want to be one more. They want to be second, third,
Cause
fourth, fifth, however they want to
they
be.
don't want to deal with that responsibility come with that
Right,
damn man.
right,
and they
right,
don't know, and also because they
right,
don't know they work. They just
right,
settle to be second. They don't know they work.
right, right. You right
Yeah,
about that.
they don't know they work.
You right
And that's
about that.
another reason because the men don't come with shit like they used to back in the days. Men, a lot of men, not all, but some men out just to finance a woman
That's right.
and get what they want. They don't come with. They don't even want to work no more.
That stuff is loud in the
They
background.
want the roles to damn turn around. They want to be in the
And you
kitchen
got
cooking.
and you got a lot of females like that too. You got a lot of females like
I
that too.
I don't think too many females sitting home like the men's do now.
Yeah,
You got a lot of
It's a
women
lot
like
of
that
men's
too.
out here. It's a lot of men's out here playing whole shit. Real whole shit. For real.
real, real.
Yeah. And a lot of
I
women
But
playing
mean,
whole shit
hey,
too. A lot of women
but
playing whole shit too.
what about if
the
we
only
think
people that I see playing whole shit is the young girls. Cause they just don't got their
Man,
shit
them
together.
motherfucking 49s and 50s, 52, 53 paying that game too. It ain't just them young girls now. Them older ones playing the game, the 40, 45,
okay,
48,
what,
49, 50,
what about
55.
all the while we thought it was Mary, Susie, and Jane, but it was Bill that was sleeping with my man.
I'm Sean said, I meant nowadays. She said, yeah, because a lot of women became super moms and nowadays Lolo. You know how that is?
They on the low low.
They typo sugar mama.
Yeah,
So let me ask you a question. If you fucking with a man, right? You got kids. Say like you got three daughters, right? They in their 20s, they in their 30s, and you got a daughter about 17. You got a nigga. What will your man be coming to your house spending the night and be with you?
and guess what? Me, no. But some, they come to their house, sleep with them, get their ass drunk. And when they get them drunk, they go in the room with the daughters because the daughters done be waiting on their ass. Some daughters grimy like that. And some man, they get the mama drunk and beat her to sleep. Once she done gone to sleep, now they going in the room to the young girl. They want some young tenderoni. That
Yeah,
shit be happening now too. Huh?
yeah,
You shouldn't have them come to your house. You should go to a hotel with them because guess what? Soon as that nigga don't put some shit in your drink or get you drunk and you sleep and you flop, now he in there beating your daughter down. That always happen
right.
too. Huh?
Yeah,
At them
yeah.
type of daughter, if you got them type of daughters,
But
I didn't them beat them
that's
down.
that's if that nigga that type of nigga. Not everybody like that.
Yeah, well then you gonna feel like if he's not like that, you gonna feel like my daughter grown shit. If I bring a man, this my motherfucking house. I bring who the fuck I want in my shit. Y'all don't like it. Come out. You got some woman like that too. Me personally, if I'm not gonna bring no any nigga. If I got a man and he's my man and he's a ongoing coming thing, that's different. But to bring different mans in, now that don't look good. You know what I'm saying? For your daughter to be seeing you, but sometimes them daughters know their mom ain't nothing but a hoe either. So they just it's whatever. My mama been doing this from I was little. So fuck it, ain't nothing new to me or nothing strange.
The
And
niggas
you know,
come in the house after hours. The niggas
say
sneak in the house after hours. The daughters
and
them know what time
the
it is, but they act like they don't know.
and the mama done say you can't say shit because bitch, I'm keeping a roof over your motherfucking head.
Right,
This how I keep a roof over your head. So you know it depends. It depends on what they situation need and how they was brought up and how they was grow up and stuff to see that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because
right,
you got a lot of daughters and stuff that affect from seeing their mama doing that all them years, it affect them and they begin to feel it's okay for them to do it. And it just go from generation to
Not all, not all. You got some that say, "Man, I
not
sat down and watched my mama
some
suck this dick.
got
One
mama.
came through the door. I don't want to be like that. I'm living my. I'm trying to raise myself, my kids different. You got
Yeah.
some women that some that don't go for that though,
No,
but you
you
got
got
some that do.
say some. I never say everybody. I say you got some women. That's what
Yeah,
I that their kids will see and their kids get traumatized about that stuff and they feel it's okay for them to do it. Just like you got some
yeah,
women that get beat on by a man and all that, and they daughters them grow up to think that they can get beat on by a man also. You
right,
know, they
right,
feel if my mama did it, then I could do it. You know, you got stuff like that. You know, you got different strokes for different folks, and you got that type of stuff going on. That's
right,
why you got to be careful. I hate see women that in relationship and change a man and bringing different man back and forth into their house and got kids and got daughters. And listen, we be keep talking about the daughters, sons too. You got
yeah.
sons,
Them
you can't
niggas playing
raise
with little
for
boys,
30
boogie and shit too
you
now.
know, you know,
Yeah,
your sons, because they want the sons than the daughters.
right,
So you know you got to be careful who you can't just turn your house into a trick house while you got kids like that bringing guys in and out because you're not setting a good example. And I hate
hmm,
see a person you have your kids in there and you knocking the wall, making all kind of noise, sexual noise, and your kids right next door in the other room. How can you even do that? I couldn't even get into some shit like that,
right, right.
you know. But I don't know, but you know, I don't know if it would ever be. But out here, you got a lot of guys also say, "Oh, I've been with you from young."
Yeah,
And I ain't get to experience nothing and stuff. Like they want to get out and experience, and they get out there. What it is you want to experience? What it
yeah,
is to another female to be whatever. You got a
yeah,
lot of them been with you from young for about 5, 6, 7, 8 years and decide now they want to explore. They don't
right,
make friends put shit in their head. Now they want to get out here and do whatever.
right,
They want to see the world. They want to sleep with different women and stuff. For what? Then when you know they end up getting sick, you got all kind of stuff like that too.
right,
Instead of you had just sat right there, the woman was good to you, doing good, but no, you got people like they curious, and curiosity killed the cat, and they still curious, you
right.
know. So you got all that stuff be going on, but you know it's sad. It's sad, like you say, when these women out here and mans that's using other one and playing with people's mind and their emotions and
Hmm.
stuff. It's really sad. It's sad,
And don't
but
want to keep it real. But you know what
they
I used to always tell a female? If you before you got to keep it real with yourself before you can keep it real with me.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If you can't keep it real with yourself, you can't keep it real with me.
yeah. And stop telling me what you could do for me and just do it. Show me.
Right,
Show me how honest or faithful you gonna be to me. Don't tell me. I want to see your action speaks out of the word.
right.
You know. And then what happened when you get with a girl? When you get with a female, my question is to you. What happened when you get with a female and everywhere you go with her, she don't really want to show her face. She's scared. Then when you hear nigga running her down like, boy, you at boy, I to boy, add this and that. Bitch,
Yeah.
I'm drop your ass home right now.
uh,
Something like that if you went out with a girl and and you see her like she really don't want to go there, telling you she don't want, nah, you gonna be good, we gonna hang out. She didn't want to go there because she didn't want you to know how knowing she was
right,
for being on the street sleeping. What would you say about something like that?
right. But check this.
Would you go out with her again and stuff?
Hell no. But check this, right? It's this girl. That was back in like 98, 90, about 96, 97, 98, up in that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was fucking with her back then, right? So this, we used to be like on and on our old girls to put out all the time, to put in hotels, all type of shit, you know what I mean? Because I would get money like that. She was young, but she was stripping in the club too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So check this. So as we go old and got older and shit like that, and me and her done went through some shit, cause I like it's like that girl was bad luck for me. I couldn't get no money. I couldn't nothing won't work for me. Nothing. So one day I sat in the back of my car, laid on the back of the car, said, damn God, what's going on? What's the problem? What I did wrong so I could fix it. You get what I'm saying? So after a while, I go get on the motorcycle, ride, get hit off the motorcycle. And when I got hit off the motorcycle, right, I broke my leg here. It's like I woke up and then I started to see, and then I said, you know what? I'm finna leave her the fuck alone. And I told my mama, I say, I don't want nobody coming to see me. My mama say, that girl found her way up there to the room. I don't know how she got up there. She found her way up there, right?
To the hospital room?
Yeah. And I told her I don't want no visitor. She found her way up there. Oh, booby, I said, yo, mama, I'm gonna say, get your blood clot out of here, right? My mama cussed out, right? So we get and then as I go on, so she feel like what she did to hurt me, she started fucking a nigga that we used to be hanging together. She started
Yeah,
fucking him behind my back, right? Like that was gonna hurt me. That
yeah.
ain't really no, you did nothing but
That
degrade
just ain't
yourself.
really who you is. I'm glad I got rid of
Yeah.
you.
So now they got over there in the apartment over there, right? She dancing naked, and now about then 20 niggas ran up in her ass.
Oh,
20 niggas ran up in her ass over there, right? So, and they telling me that I don't give a fuck because I had not stopped fucking with her.
you had
That's
to.
on her. That's on her.
I bet you start thinking, damn, what
Man,
you
I've
doing?
been left that shit alone. I've been
What
left
you
that shit alone.
how much niggas
Then
fuck I got with her?
Then she around here trying to say, and then when we was together, she talking about and I've been with her for so long. I'm thinking, okay, that might could be my baby or whatever. She pregnant, her stomach wasn't showing, it started getting big or whatever, right? So it done got big. She 9 months, had the baby, and I'm like, damn. So we had the baby. I'm say, then you ain't think about all the goddamn time when I would put you in rooms, you want to put me on child support. So you do that. So now we go down there. I told the judge it's my baby because I'm thinking because we live in the same house together. Man, I was in the house one day and the picture was on the TV, and then my spirit said to me, "That ain't your baby." I
Yeah.
said, "What?"
What on Murray?
I said, "What?" I called Hatchet. Hatchet called me back. They called me and said, "You want to come on the show?" I said, "Yeah," but she got to be in agreement. She didn't want to go on the show.
You see? Cause
She
she
didn't
ain't
want to go
know
on the show.
who was. She ain't know who baby was.
But check this out now. My spirit told me the baby wasn't mine. So I went and got it. Her friend made her take DNA. I took the DNA. It came back 0%.
You
So
see?
then we went back to child support court. So I told I would have told the judge I ain't taking the baby mine. So the judge said, well, if you take the DNA, we're gonna say your money if it's yours, we're gonna do it. They did that, it wasn't mine. To this day, they came back 0%. To this day, that girl still trying to say that's my baby.
So she want, yeah, because she delusional. She delusional.
Still trying to say it's my baby.
Yeah.
Talking about, oh, your mama, that lady was taking the DNA, a Jamaican lady. She working with your mama. Every Jamaican got to be working with my mama.
Nah, even you took it somewhere else, and then the judge will make you take it, and they very strict about when they take. Because anybody do something wrong, they gonna go to jail. Not just they gonna lose their job, they gonna go to jail behind that. Because
Right,
that ain't nothing to play with. But
right.
she ain't, and to be honest, she ain't know who baby. That was some of everybody, baby, everybody. But ain't had none of your mixture in
That's
it.
what I'm
If
saying.
you
That
did
wasn't my baby.
one day, imagine what you did before my time, or while I was with you, what you was shown in the slide and doing.
Right.
But like they say, Medea say, Dana, no. Dana, no. Just ask Dana.
So let me tell you, that's how I knew she was slide, right? Because one time she had got a room. She was like, oh, I got a room. My uncle had got a room for me. You coming to the room? So I said, all right, I go to the room. And when I went to the room, I was in there with her, whatever. So a knock on the door, boom, 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 boom. She like, oh, hide in the bathroom. I said, hide. But I was strapped though. I would keep a gun. I
Yeah,
would even y'all still had to keep a gun with me.
but
So
still, even
hide.
back
So,
then,
so I'm like, what you talking about? Hide. So the nigga come in the room. Nigga like, oh, you made me rent the room. You bring a nigga. The nigga had done punched up, beat her ass in the room. And nigga like, buddy, you ain't got nothing to do with this. I left. I left. You playing game. We could have, if the nigga was that type of nigga, me and the nigga probably would have killed each other. I would have killed Buddy.
or
You
if,
know what
if
I'm
you
saying?
hook on her pussy, if you was so in love and hook on her pussy, you would have straight try to pull out, and then this nigga pull out, then no telling who this nigga got
But
outside.
I already had my gun already out. When he
Yeah,
came out, it was already in my hand.
yeah,
So it wasn't that why he was like, man, you ain't got nothing to do with this between me and her.
yeah,
I said, all right. And I left.
yeah.
I left.
But that, like you say, again, once again, there's some dangerous shit. A lot
That's
of
what I'm
people,
saying. Female be playing some dangerous ass games.
yeah,
Dangerous ass games.
yeah. And it put a lot of people behind bars. It put a lot of people behind they under the grave for playing games. It put a lot, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of them got hurt through playing games, and like you say, a lot of people sometimes that's another thing. A lot of people ain't in relationship for love. They in relationship for finance, for benefit. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? They
Right.
they 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 they, they relationship with benefits. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
They feel if they go somewhere else, ain't nobody gonna help them with their bills. So I'm gonna stay here with this nigga, but I'm gonna slide on him. He gonna slide on me. But we
Right.
share bill. We 50-50 paying bills together. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
A lot of people, they want to go and don't go because they feel I ain't gonna get my bills paid the way my bills was being paid. Oh, he ain't gonna take care of his kids. He ain't gonna take care. And another thing is, a lot of women like to go get pregnant for men and think it's gonna keep them. That's not gonna keep no man. If
Right.
you don't want to be kept, no baby ain't gonna. All it did is add
Right.
another bill
Right.
on your bill that you already had. But you
Right.
got a lot of people, they just stay together because they just friends with benefits. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't want to
Right.
go nowhere else, but it ain't no love. If something happened to that man, soon as that man dead and buried, if he left any money, you don't even want to spend no money on getting them a good burial. Soon as you
Right.
get that money, you go on to the next man. You ain't even worried about him. Ain't even crying and moaning over him. It's sad. And the
Right.
same thing with man with woman.
Right.
The man not crying over her, not moaning. He moved to the next woman. He already had one. Like your homeboy said, he got an extra tire. Spare tire
Right.
already had one on the spot waiting.
Right.
But it's sad. It's sad because a lot of people take love for granted. They take
Right.
love, they take relationship for granted,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and, and it like
Right.
ain't
That,
no real relationship. It just like
it's
there,
some
every time
shit going
I
on there.
could come over there and sleep with you and slide with you, that's what I'm gonna do. We living together,
Right.
but I'm not feeling this like when you home, he ain't home. When he home, you ain't home. And shit like that. You come home,
Right.
your clothes ain't washed, shit ain't done. Like, what the fuck am I here for? Why am I
That's what
with
I'm
this
saying.
person?
Yeah. You right.
I ain't having no sex with him like that. I
You
ain't
right.
nothing. Bitch don't even put no food on the table for me. You
You
understand?
right.
And I'm paying most of the majority of the bills. I'm walking, busting my ass. And I call it, she out with a friend, a friend, a friend. What kind of motherfucking friend? Every time I turn around, you out with your friend or some shit. The house nasty, the shit filthy. All it makes you do, come take a shower and head back out the motherfucking door because you don't even want to be there.
Yeah.
You
She
know?
I'm gonna read a comment. Joy Brown say people take good people for granted. That's true.
That's right, Miss Joy. That's
That's
right.
true.
That's right, Miss
That's
Joy.
true.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
true.
They take good people for granted. Yes, they do.
And on Instagram, I am Sean say people don't value people anymore. They value things.
That's right. That's what I'm saying now, little mama. Miss Sean, that's what I'm saying. They want what a man could do for them. A man want what a woman could do for them. You understand what I'm saying? They don't value
Right.
stuff.
Right. And you ever notice like a woman could be out there fucking for money, right? And after all is said and done, that money don't last long.
No,
Nothing lasts out that motherfucking money. That money be
they
gone.
said they say what good don't last and what ain't no good can't last. That's why.
Right. Right.
That's why.
Right.
And then you got a lot. That's why I say in the club, you got all these females been dancing for 20 years, 25, 30 years. Girl, if you ain't got through college, put through college and got a house and all that, if you ain't get what you was going to get, you ain't going to get it no more. Give it up. Find another trade because that's not
Mm-hmm.
working, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But they so like going there tricking. They done made it a habit for them. They have a sickness or disease that they gotta just fuck. They gotta be seen. They want a man to come tell them they coochie, even if it's hanging like I be talking about mine, if it hanging like a fish. They just won't. They want a man to say whatever they want to fuck. They want to be fucked. They don't care. Even if you just buy me some beer, something to drink, or buy me
Right.
a little bit of food, they don't care about no money like that. They just want to be out because it become a sickness that they just got to be in that club. Some of them you ever see they be in the club sitting there and go home. They pay their tip out fee and they ain't even got enough. That tip out what they had was to buy milk and shit to put in their kitchen. Now they don't pay their tip out thinking they gonna make something and came out of there broken and they went in.
Damn.
Ain't got shit to show it happened. Ain't
Yeah.
got nothing. Man, nigga ain't got one dance. Cause you know why they don't fuck everybody in the club. Every
Right.
nigga they don't fuck. And if a real nigga come in and look, they can see that your ass is it's an antique rundown shit. Nigga don't
Yeah.
want that.
Right. Nigga
They
look
don't want it.
past that. Nigga look past that. They look past that.
Yeah. So and like you say, the money don't last. It don't last.
They don't.
But when you with somebody, you in a relationship and they go to work every day, you work, if you got a job, come home, you gonna always have something y'all can see yourself putting away, investing. You understand what I'm saying? Got money put away and stuff. You see me and my husband got money in a bank together. People say, oh, get your own account. You don't find much man that can be comfortable with a woman to having a joint account together. Cause she gonna go spend all the man money knowing you got
Right.
bills wasted up. I don't
Right.
live like that with mine. We got joint
Right.
accounts together. Huh?
Right.
And spend all the money and waste it all and do all this. That's all that when you say get to know somebody before you deal with them and get in a relationship with them.
Right.
Get to know somebody. Because
Right.
it's not easy, it's hard. You
Right.
know, it's hard and it's hurt. Then you got a lot of female, a lot of man cheating on you and a lot of women cheating on the man, and you got niggas looking laughing, boy, I love my wife, boy, I love my woman, boy, she the best. Shit. Yeah, she
Shit,
was
she
the best
fucking
for
out
me.
of both pair leg behind your
And
back.
the best for me too in the bed. And you got, well, I love my husband. I love my husband, and the hoes them looking and laughing at these bitch. Little do you know, I love him too. Shit, where he was last night. You get what I'm saying?
Right?
Shit, that shit
Right?
crazy. It's
Right?
dangerous.
Hey,
Dangerous.
like my uncle used to tell me, right? God bless his dead. My uncle say, shit, the nigga over there talking about that's my girl, kiss your baby girl in the mouth. You say, kiss your girl in the mouth. Shit, she just sucked this Johnson last night.
Yeah, so you kissing that nigga shit?
Boy, that's why I wish my uncle was alive. Boy, he'd have been on here. We would have had this shit really like, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
real popping, right? I know that's right.
The
He
stories
right
he
there
had, boy.
he right there putting his 2 cents in steel. They nephew, you already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joy Brown said, especially nowadays, people are crazy out here. They is.
Yes, they is, Miss Joy. Yes, they is.
They is.
Very crazy, and it's sad. And like I said, scary, it's sad. Like that guy, it was a guy here in Oklahoma or something. He got out, he was along with this lady,
Yeah.
and she had kids, and some other family kids or something.
Right.
That man had done had sex with her, had sex with all them little girls, locked them up, tied them, and kill everybody in the house.
Damn.
But how he got there? Because this lady trust him and bring him in there, huh? Sleeping
Damn.
around. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then sometimes you got a boyfriend of somebody and don't know he wanted in another place, and he came from murdering, and you sleeping with a serial killer, a
Mm-hmm.
murderer you living with, got him in your house, don't let him know where you stay and everything, and then you decide when you think something funny about him, you say you don't want to be with him no more when you know shit. He don't kill you and everybody in the damn house.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So you know a lot of
Damn,
people
boy.
have to be careful with what they do, who they
Right.
be with. You got to be careful who you bring around your kids. You got to be
Right.
careful who you choose to live your life with, who you choose to be in a
Right.
relationship with. Because
Right.
sometimes you get in a relationship that you can't get out unless it's debt do y'all part.
So what you ever think about in a relationship with a woman, you know in your spirit I told you like what time it is for this woman, right? And then you get a relationship with her, but you told her, I accept you for who you is. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But then you try to be something you ain't. What you do with that?
If you're in a relationship with a woman and you tell her you could accept her for who she is, because the reason why you say that is because you already see she putting on an act.
You
You could just,
you accept her for her flaws and everything
yeah.
else.
Uh-huh.
And she's starting to be something that she ain't. What you do with that? How you deal with that?
How I deal? Well, to be if I'm really digging her and I'm really liking her, I'ma be with her. But after a while, sometime if she start getting too much flaws, if she start having, sometime that can be a turn off. You understand? And you
Right.
could still choose to stay in it, but or you could choose to just get out of it or whatever. Because if
Mhm.
she doing that and like she'll say one thing and do another and do, then you start getting curious and wondering what the hell else she ain't doing.
Right.
Do I really know who this woman is? Is she really
Right.
who she think she is? Is she really who she acting to be? You
Right.
understand? So it
Right.
depends what kind of flaws she doing and what kind of stuff that she doing, trying to act to be like. You understand? If
So
she
what happened? And if she got right every time you turn around, you got grown daughter. You keep talking about my kids. I gotta make the kids as an excuse. What you say about that?
Baby, when I get with you, if your kids to age and they grown, they got their own life to live.
That's
So
what I'm
if you,
saying.
I feel like this, if you're gonna keep putting your kids in front, your kids got their own, make me be happy. And if your kids was smart and adult, they will want me to be happy. So let your kids
Right.
pay the bill I'm paying for you. Let your kids provide the way I'm providing for you. Since you hollering your kids, then you could go with your kids. If your kids underage, I got to deal with it because they're minor. But if
Right.
they become a woman, a man of their own and stuff, then you're gonna have to let them go. It comes a time you're gonna have to let them go and focus on me. So if you
Right.
can't focus on me, why should I focus on you and put my all into you and do my all my effort and you're not
Right.
focusing on me? Huh?
Right.
So I guess I need to step aside and leave you and your kids. I'm not trying to get between and let you pick and choose. But if
Right.
you're a woman, you know, right, this is my man. This is who I lay down next to. This is who
Right.
provides for me. This is who
Right.
makes sure I have when nobody don't make sure I have besides God. I can't do this. I got to honor him too and do the
Right.
right thing. I had to do as a woman. If you're a real woman, you're gonna know. You got to tell your kids, y'all either gonna respect him, y'all either gonna respect the time when I'm with him, y'all gonna have to respect whatever, y'all gonna have to go on about y'all way. I don't raise y'all to become a woman and a man that y'all is. Y'all got to
Right.
let me go on and live my life.
Right.
And y'all should want to see me happy. So if you
Right.
got some, because you got some man too that will try to come in and get between a mother and their kids. But like I say, if a real kid ain't gonna put their mother and that man in no position, he gonna be happy. Them kids gonna be happy that they mama happy that they find somebody. She really finds somebody who love her and who
Right.
she. You
Right.
understand? But if them kids are some unbearable and jealous little stubborn kids that just so selfish and don't want to see their mama happy, then they come between and make problems. So you be like, look, I'm not trying to pick and choose, let you pick and choose between your kids, but I don't know how much more of this I could deal with.
Right. You right.
Because
You right
I'm
about that.
doing as a man, I'm doing the best that I could do as a man.
You
And
right
if you
about
can't
that.
meet me halfway with it, and then I'm just gonna have to leave. I don't see no part of me being here. I don't see no place for me here.
Right. You right about that.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's how I look at it.
You right about that.
Because if a child, like I said, if a child, if a person, daughter, a son is happy for their mom, they not gonna interfere. They not gonna interfere. They,
Nah, hold on. Joy Brown said, "Fuck that shit. My kids first all day, every day, and you're gonna be by yourself every day
yeah, well, Miss Joy, you know I love you, but if you
without a man."
but if you happy, Miss Joy, you know I love you, Miss Joy. But if you happy, when your kids grown and get if they underage, it's different. You could say my kids all day. I get that when they underage, but when your kids grown and they legalize in America for the age that they is after they turn 21, even 18 to 21, they gotta respect. You understand? Especially if you got a good man. Now, if he's a fuck up man and think I don't blame your kids, but I ain't gonna say my kids all day, every day. You my kids and you do. I love you for you being my kids, and I love my man. You can't give me what my man could give me, and he can't give me what my kids can give me. And that's how it is. And if he a good man, you're not gonna ruin my relationship. That's how I see it, Miss Joy. Kids or no kids, because if your kids should be happy that you got a good man in your life. If he's a good man, my
Right.
kid's not gonna step in and get between that because plenty of relationships split up, good relationship and marriage, because they let their kids interfere. And once
Right.
your kids become an age that they is an adult, it shouldn't be no need for that.
Right.
If they a minor, you got to deal with them till they get to age. But
Right.
once your kids become an adult, they got to respect who you choose to be with. They
Right.
can give you advice and they can tell you stuff, but they can't interfere. Huh? They got to respect that because that man gonna leave you and them there.
Right.
And then when you know you got bills, you got this, you can't pay, you down sick. Ain't nobody, that man was gonna be the one to wipe your ass. When
Mm-hmm.
your own kids, when you put before everything, don't even want to be there to wipe your ass.
But you know what? You know what though? A lot of them have grown kids, right? And there's a man coming, they expect that man to come in there and pay bills while
Take
you
care
got
of
grown
them
ass kids, take
and
care of them
take
and their kids, and their kids ain't doing a goddamn
and
thing.
they make and everything their kids work for, they making them keep it in their pocket, go
Pocket.
smoke out, go
That's
hang
what
out,
I'm saying.
not pay no bills. Then guess what? If you're a real man, I'm gonna talk to her about it. And if she don't do something about it, then she and them could stay there. Cause I'm not paying no bill for no grown ass man. And then when
Right.
you know he bring his woman in and he got his baby mama in and all that, and I'm
Right.
paying and I'm out there busting my ass tired, hurting and shit. That means you as a woman don't love me.
Right.
You using me.
Right. Right.
You using me.
Right. It's a lot of that shit going on out here, man.
So
A lot of it.
I rather go get my own shit, pay my bill and save money and beat my motherfucking meat till I can't beat it no more. I ain't worrying about it.
It's a lot of that shit going on out here, man. A lot of it.
Yeah, it is.
A
It
lot
is.
of it.
I'm gonna tell you again. A man gonna go as far as a woman allowed them,
Right.
and a woman gonna go as far as a man allowed them.
Right.
So when you see some shit, you gotta put a stop to it before it get out of
Right.
control.
Right.
Because once it get out of control, it's hard to control that bitch back again and get it under control.
Right.
And nobody ain't forced to be in something that they don't want to be in. You understand?
Right.
Because I know that shit going on right now too with people that we know. The mama always there for her kids, them big grown kids. They ain't just grown, they grown in
Yeah.
punk. They
Yeah.
grown
Yeah.
faggots living in our house.
You right. I see that shit going on too.
These faggots bringing in their other faggot love and all that. And this man out there busting his ass to take care of this woman and everything he get her, she getting to the kids, them, the boys, them, they got to pay their phone bill. The dude who out there working, she want him to pay them boys' phone bill, this and that. You know what I told the guy one time? I said, you might as well bend over and fuck them and let them fuck you because you taking care of their ass just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what I said. I kept it real. You might
Mm-hmm.
well shit. You might well get sucked up by their ass, even
Right.
though they punks. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but fuck you taking care of them like a bitch.
Right.
So you
Right.
might as well take. You might as well let them whatever. Cause you ain't
Right.
no way in hell I'ma have my man. Ain't no way. And I just said that to my husband the other day. If somebody walk over you, they walking over me.
Right.
Huh? You be my man, even if it's my relative. I'm not gonna let nobody come in and do my man any kind of how, and I mean that. Cause you know what? That's my man. When I'm down and out and I ain't got nothing, my man find it and provide and this and that. Huh? When he
Right.
down and out, I'm there for him. Huh? When I'm down and out, he there for me. My
Right.
man keep a roof over my head. Huh?
Right.
He this and that. He provide besides the help of the Lord. I'm
Right.
not gonna turn my back on these other ones who saying all kind of shit and doing whatever. And then when I me and my man gone, they don't even remember me. When I ain't got shit to give them, then they don't even see me.
Right.
And now I gotta start all over. No. When I leave him in, because they tell me to leave him, it's because I feel it's time to leave his ass. That's how I look at
I
it.
know, like I know motherfuckers who got grown kids, and every time you turn, they get their back against the wall, and you got these kids there, and they not even helping you take care of stuff that you need to be taken care of. You understand? You probably got to go out there and do it with God know what to get what you need to get, but that ain't. You shouldn't have to do that when you got grown kids living there. Y'all supposed to be able to bust that shit down.
Hey, I know one.
But look, a lot of women don't teach their kids responsibility and how to be independent and how to pay bills. That right there, that's why a lot of them, you find them kinds like that, the niggas, right, be going from pillar to post. That one woman put them out there, the next woman house. That one put them out there, the next woman house. The other one put them out, the next woman house, because they never were taught how to be able to be independent,
That's
pay
right.
bills, and be on their own. You get what I'm saying?
You got
It
one man
ain't
that he taking care of his woman, and she got a grown son was going off to college. Her grown son wanted some $400 or $500 tennis shoes or something. And
right.
mind you, her light bill due, her rent, everything. Do you know she went and brought it and give it and expect her husband to make sure all the bills was covered? But you brought $400, $500 shoe for your son. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
These the type of see the kids too, just like how the man do us, the man go as far as we allow them. Kids gonna go as far as you allow their ass too.
Mm-hmm.
Children gonna go as far as you allow their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Big grown or not. And if you're a grown adult child that got any type of love for your parents, you're gonna try to help them out. They shouldn't ask for help. You should know that they need help.
Right.
If you grown and with some sense, huh?
Right.
But that's why they say you don't spoil a child to rod. To the
Right.
rod, you don't spoil them, huh?
Right.
And you teach these kids that if they don't have, they learn what to do without. When you
Mm-hmm.
spoil a child and spoil them, then they expect to get it all the time to catch tantrum. You get what I'm saying? If they can't get what
Right.
they want, and if
Right.
tantrum mean causing your home to break up and your relationship with your other spouse or whatever to break up, that's what they gonna do, huh?
Right.
And they feel
Right.
because you've been taking care of me and spoiling me, that nigga come along, he's supposed to do the same shit too, huh?
Right. Right.
Nah,
Right.
can't work like that. It
It's a
just
lot of that shit going on. But one thing I can say, when we were growing up, my mama ain't never did that. Like my stepdaddy used to, he used to look out, whatever, but she never allowed us to take advantage of him or nothing
you
like
know
that.
what he look out for? He gave y'all what y'all needed, not what y'all wanted.
Yeah, he
Sometimes
never like cause I we
y'all want, but he made sure y'all had a roof, made sure y'all had food to eat, and make sure y'all
right,
had clothes on y'all back.
right. And then
Things that
if we did get a job, we had to pay a bill.
that's right.
You
It's
understand?
teaching you how to be responsible when you get
Yeah,
out on your own.
right. Yeah,
Teaching you how to be a man. You start from
right,
home how to be a man and a woman.
right,
Then when you get out on
right,
your own, learn responsibility.
right. But a lot of them don't teach their children that.
Well, if you don't learn the easy way, you're gonna learn the hard way. But by learning, you're gonna learn. That's
Right,
what I learned.
right.
You don't learn the
Mm-hmm.
easy, you're gonna learn the hard way, but about learning, you're gonna learn. That's why a lot of women and stuff and men find themselves alone. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you got people willing to meet you halfway and help you and be there for you and be with you, sometimes you got kids that push them away, people, kids, or you got this or you got that, or just them in a previous relationship that they've been in going through stuff will cause them not to give this other person a chance. And you got a lot that going on in life. And my thing is to say to you guys out there, you viewers and you young ladies and you young mans and whatever, God didn't put one person on this earth to be alone. And we don't want to leave this world being alone,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
sometimes you have to sit your kids them down in their place and put them in their place, the
You're right.
grown up. A kid that's a kid, you got to be there till they get to the age of. It's just like the bird. Don't you see? When the bird have a baby bird, they go out there and they hunt for worms and stuff and come back. You see the mama. I watched this. I had some birds
Feed
in the
them.
cove off of in Miami Garden. I watched a nest and I watched the had the bird and the mama bird go out and hunt sometime and the daddy bird go hunt and they come and they drop the food right in the baby mouth. And after they don't do that couple times, and when they think that child big enough to start walking, they pick them up by the thing and take them out the nest and drop them on the ground. That means start walking.
They
And then
got to
after
start flying
they put them and then start flying. Now you go out there and you hustle your own stuff.
because
Huh?
they kick them out the nest. Like
That's
once they
right.
start getting feathered, they kick them out for them to
That's
start flying. They fall. That's on them. They
and you
start
got,
flying. They
you
gone.
got a lot of Haitian people, a lot of Haitian people and island people, but mostly Haitian too. If you see, and the African them, they ready to marry you off now and get you out their house. If you see the Haitian people, if you see their kids get a job and stuff too, and don't help with no bills, oh, they putting their ass out. When I'm your mama, not you gonna get out there and go. Cause the
Nah, not that ain't going on now. No, that ain't. The
well,
Haitians
they
them.
probably
The
ain't now,
Haitians
but
them gonna
oh,
take
they
care of their kids
put
till they
their ass
get
out.
to their adults.
Huh?
That ain't going on no more like that. They gonna keep them kids in the house till they adults.
No, no, no. I didn't mean as kid. I mean like when they get old. I didn't mean as kids. I mean when the kids, the Haitian people, when their kids get to age as adult and start
Okay.
getting jobs, they put their ass out. They'll
Oh,
put their
okay. Um, Partner Pregnant says some women love their kids too much that they take away their learnings years to know how to survive in the future.
That's right, baby. And then who you say said that?
Partner Pregnant, that's my cousin. Now.
Okay, Miss Partner Printing. And also, you know what it does? All you do is put your child in a bad predicament. Because
Right.
if you die and gone, and then what they gonna do? They don't know what to do. So that's why you should teach them to learn how to get out there and strive. When you spoil your
Mm-hmm.
kid like that and you think you helping them. When you love your kids, you got to give them tough love. You got to
Right.
teach them how life is out there. You got to teach them before you put them out there and let them go. You got to teach them the good and the bad. Let
Right.
them choose. It's always more than one choice. It's always more than one what you call it. You got to choose which one you want. You want to do right or you want to walk right. But when people think they spoiling their kids and do a lot of stuff, I have seen people spoil their kids and do a lot of stuff. And they get that money ain't coming no more like it used to when they were spoiling them. So as the kids getting a teenager and get, you know what they start do? They start going out there robbing, stealing, selling drugs, and they end up dead. Now here you go, gotta find money to bury them, or they behind bars. They calling you, cussing you out because you can't send no money for commissary and stuff. That's what happens. But when
Mm-hmm.
you teach your kids what it is to have and what it is to appreciate not to have.
Right. Right.
What it is to have and what it is to appreciate when you don't have,
Right.
and just be satisfied.
Right.
But when you teach them always have and teach them how to live glamorous and how to keep up with the Jones and all that, then when it come a time that you can't keep up with the Jones and they looking to still keep up because what they friend gonna say and what they gonna think, then it's a stress on you. Then when you find out you evicted, you ain't got nowhere to stay. They ain't got nowhere when you know they out there stealing and robbing. And you know what they say? I blame my mama for this. My mama made sure I had all the time. So
Right.
that's why you got to these days, y'all got to teach our kids about their needs and not their wants. You
Right.
provide your needs first and then try to help them meet their wants later on once everything is taken care of. A roof over the head, food to eat, and clothes on your back. Huh?
Right.
And it's not who wear the name brand. It don't have to be clothes when you wear the name brand. It's not the name brand. It's who wearing the clothes is what make the clothes look good, not the name of the clothes.
Okay. I am Sean said you very true because God forbid anything happens to what your kids to know how to take care of themselves.
That's right. That's right. Because like I said, sir, like I said, you know, we want the best for our kids. I
Right.
don't have none yet, but we want the best for our kids and also my nieces and nephews. But sometimes we don't know the danger we putting our kids into. We don't know
Mm-hmm.
the danger we putting them into because we teaching them how to be living a high life that they can't afford to live. And a
Okay.
high life living is a dangerous life
And
because
another thing,
down there you got people out there want to rob them and steal from them.
right? I got another comment came in. It said you right. Part of the printer said you right. That's why a lot of the kids sell their parents' home when they pass away. The parents didn't show them survival skills, how to pay bills, or the bills are important. You're right.
Okay, so I want to
Generation just gone. You say generation just
I
gone.
want to say this to you, to him. It's a guy said that, right?
Yeah, my cousin.
Okay, I want to say this to you because I always talk about it. A mother and father can struggle all their life, be stingy with themselves with money they making to put up, buying place and trying to pay a house off to leave behind for their kids,
Mm-hmm.
putting money away to bury themselves as well, leave something behind for their kids.
Right.
As soon as the kids get it, sir, they sell it in less than a month when them people took all 2 and 3 and 4 decades to get it and hard to get it. And you ever see people the be stingy with they self parents that don't treat themselves to nothing nice, to going out. All they do is just work and pay bills. They don't treat themselves a nut because they steady putting the money away, saving it in the bank to pay bills and trying to pay the house off that they could leave their kids with something behind. As soon as the kid come, they sell it in no time and get rid of it when they know how much their parents had loved that home and how much their parents did to save that home and did,
Right.
but they don't care because they wasn't the one burned the
Right.
sweat to get it. They
Right.
wasn't when they get that money in less of a year, in less of 6 months, all that money where they sold that house for is gone. Huh?
Gone. Yeah.
And them parents struggle all the days of their life just to
Right.
make ends meet. Huh?
Right.
I see it happen all the time and I talk about it all the time
Right.
because they don't care. They don't know what it went through to get it. And you know what they do? After they sell it and spend up the money, now here they go out here homeless looking for a place and got bad records and all that, can't even rent an apartment or nothing. When all they
Right.
had to do was keep that house and pay the tax every year and take care if you even had to rent out some of the rooms out of it. But
Right.
no, they didn't care. Soon they mama ain't get in the ground and get cold enough before they was there trying to sell it, put it on the
Right.
market.
They be
They just
listening to half of them. Listen to them girls they be with if there's a guy, and if it's even if it's a woman talk a man with a woman, he'll tell her to sell it just for to get
that's
the
right.
money.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But they don't know what they work hard for. That's why like now, you know what I mean, me or the things that I got, I be like, damn, if I leave this like in my will to leave it to my kids, them they ain't probably gonna do nothing but do the same thing, sell
That's
it.
that's right. That's
They ain't
right.
gonna do nothing but sell it. You know what I mean?
That's
Cause
all they do. Like you see up here where I live in Oklahoma. Some might say, oh, if we leave this to one, oh, we don't want to go live up in there and stuff. That's like the bush. No, it's not. We got a lot of rich people live around us. A lot of wealthy people got whatever.
mhm,
And you know what I tell them? When I need something, I get in my car and I go out and get. But I'm away I'm away from
the
all the
city,
atmosphere. I'm away, you understand? And I like it. If
right?
any gunshot come through my window, I know they meant to kill me. They was aiming to shoot me and
Yeah,
all that, whatever. And I always tell people, when you somewhere, you paying bill and you struggling so bad and can't afford it, huh? But you don't want to leave because you don't want to leave your friends behind. You don't want to leave this one. But when you down and need help, your friends are not there to help you. This one not there to help you. So
right,
sometime in life, we not where we want to be, but sometimes we where we need to be, huh? And
right,
life ain't promised to nobody. When you struggling in one place,
right,
where it might be good for you might not be good for me. But when you struggling somewhere and things start getting hard, like in Florida things getting hard and crazy.
right,
And some might be could deal with it and pay. I couldn't, so I got up out of Florida. But
right,
when you feel like I say, but guess what? I ain't been struggling like I was in Florida the way I ain't been struggling here the way I was in Florida. And I'm
right.
good and I'm contented. Not only that, I live in Oklahoma and I own my own land. Where you gonna be could buy a piece of land in Florida if you ain't got some good serious money? I
Mhm.
paid for an acre, for 2 acres, $10,000 cash for
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
Clean it off and live it on. So I'm okay. And when
right.
I want to travel and go Miami and just see a little bit and get back, I could do that. But you working, some parents working before they can get their paycheck in their hand. They got all these bills uncounted out how they gonna pay them. They can't do nothing. The kids right there begging on the side for this. Mama, I need this, I need that. And you're trying to please the kid and you're trying to keep a roof. They paying and paying until when you know your parents sick and won't even tell you they dying with cancer. They got this, but it's the kids taking the time to take time with the parents and sit around and spend time with them. No, they
Mm-mm.
back and forth gone. They don't even
Mhm.
have time to sit down with their mom and watch a movie or take her out to eat or take out to the movie. Then they in the club. You got a lot of them in the club throwing all kind of hundreds on the stage, balling out of control and sleeping on their mama couch. Huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sleeping in
Oh
that
yeah.
lady struggling with her light bill. She's struggling with her rent, but she don't even know you in the club throwing money like you doing.
Oh yeah. A lot of that going on. A lot of that going on. I know a lot of them like that.
Steady, and that old lady steady, and that old man trying to pay this house off, especially the mamas them to leave it for you when you could have been them brought 2 and 3 house and been paid your mama house off, huh?
Right,
But you in the club balling out of control, got cars, Benz driving, and your mama there struggling to pay a $300 phone light bill
Mm-hmm.
and an $1,100 mortgage. Ain't that
Shit, I know a lot of niggas that was up some millions when that
mm.
pandemic shit hit. Them niggas at zero now.
And guess what? The same mama what they ain't had time for, they all up in her face now to see what they could do for them. They ain't had time for the parents when they was
At
balling
zero.
and ain't got nothing. And right back with the parents, huh? I know
Right.
a lady that was in a casino one time, hit a jackpot and got I forgot almost thousands that she could have finished pay off her mama house. She kept going to that casino and ball and spend it right back out at the high. She got a she no she had got a lawsuit for 80,000 and then lost all of it in a casino and living at her mama house when and the little lady old on she ain't even she on fit a set income coming
Yeah.
in and won't even pay her mama house off
Damn.
and right there and won't even pay her own car off.
It's a lot of them out there like that.
You know, and I'm here to say to a lot of them out there, these white folks trying to make it harder for us black folks to survive. And when you got 2 5 cents, you better sit on 2 5 cents mean $2. You better sit on that. You better use it wisely and spend it wisely. Because if you think stuff hard, it's gonna get harder. And all that balling in the club and this and that, whatever, screaming, you ain't gonna be balling in the club. You're gonna soon be screaming in the club.
Mm-hmm.
Because things gonna get harder. Invest your money. Do something with it. Get a house, things that you need, not what you want. And do something because it's gonna get crucial.
Okay, I'm gonna do some comments. Joy Brown said, question, what do y'all think about long distance relationship?
I think it's full of shit. It depends. Cause same way wrong long distance, some of them got their woman there. They woman there. We might have our man here, and it's too expensive because you got to be back and forth traveling and all kind of stuff. It started out good long distance relationship, but it
Hmm.
don't never end up too good. Very few you can count on your hand to probably end up. Cause eventually you're gonna have to come where I'm at, or I'm gonna have to go where you at. One out the two.
Right, right. And then partner printing says Sunday dinner together at the table barely happens nowadays.
I know that's right.
When you talk about family values, need versus wants, by versus wants.
Yeah. Cause you know what? They pass through and just eat some of the kids and gone. They don't sit down and spend time with the parents. And then when your parents dead and gone, then you're crying, talking about you shoulda, woulda, but you didn't. And some don't even cry. They don't worry. They just want to know what mama left behind for me. And it's sad.
Mm,
It's sad
right.
because you can't get back those days. Like the other day, I break down about my daddy. Even though I
I
spent
seen,
time with him and
I seen it.
my dad been 50 something, but you can't get
I
that back.
seen it. I seen it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel the same way. Like my
And I'm
uncle
here for my
passed.
I would get anything to get him, but guess what? My daddy gone. He gone. You know, my mama not the same no more, you know,
Mhm.
and stuff. Sometimes I ask her stuff and she say, and like today she said she was gonna go outside. I went over there. I said, Ma, you ain't said when you done you going outside. She said, I didn't say that. I ain't say, and I know, so you know what? I don't say nothing else because she don't remember she told me that. So I said, okay, Ma. But it pains me. It pains me inside to know. Man, look at this, man. Me being bad growing up, this is some of this is for me. What I took
Mhm.
my mama through. Some of this is for me.
Mhm.
Going to jail, going to juvenile, she got to come get me. Running away from home, she worrying. Some of this is what's messing with my mama from what I took her through.
Right.
Not all of it might not be, but some of it is my fault. And
My
how?
mom always told me. My mom always told me when I was young that the problems you give me, your kids gonna give you the same problems.
Yes, yes.
And it came to be true. It came to be true. You know what I
And you
mean?
know, my mama took care of us when we came to the States. My mama used to go downtown by McCory and them places. My mama used to go
I
downtown.
remember McCurry's.
And she used to buy us them $3 tennises. You remember in the Travel Fox, we got them one or two
Yeah,
times.
I had to
Come
wear
out the
them.
Bobo shoes.
Shit, how
All
many they travel fast cost
red,
now?
yellow, the blue. My mama used to buy us them, and when we at Edison Park on the field, man, let a nigga step on my shoe or something. Man, I'm ready to beat their ass for these $3, but they looking at me laughing because I don't know no
Right,
different. I just came up from Honduras, and I'm
right,
brushing my shoe. All I know, I got 3 and 4 pair of shoe. When back in Honduras, I barely had 1 pair of shoe. That
right,
1 pair of shoe took me to church, to school, and everything. Any little events, that 1 pair of shoe. I
right,
wear that for everything. But when I came to America, my mama could have taken $20 or $10 and go buy me about 4 pair of shoes with $10. I thought I had it. I didn't know no different. And I'm
right,
in there fighting, and my mama teached us. So she used to work, clean the house, and she get things from people and bring for us. And we value, we take care of that. So that's why we learn. where we came from, where we trying to go, and know what to do without. And my mama gave us what she had, and I love. I would never change up for nothing in the world. We didn't had raised up with name brand, all this stuff. All we know, we kept the roof over our head. Our lights never went off, and we didn't move from house to house like how I used to see a lot of American people. Every time you see them, they getting evicted and moving from. Thank God that didn't happen to us. You
Right.
understand? And when we come up, we try to do the same thing with us and our kids or whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna read this comment right here. The partner friend to say, my perspective is that white people don't have to try hard now. We black people make it easier for them.
That's
And he
right.
said, I got my first pair of travel fox from Jamaican shop at 163rd Mall. Yeah, I remember that shop.
Yeah,
But you know how much travel fox costs now?
because all the stuff coming back.
No.
Oh, but
No,
I
no.
know
How much you want? They still out now. How much you think they cost
no
now?
things don't never die. Them Converse and all that probably
How
about
much you think they cost now?
two
How much you
hundred
think
dollars,
they cost now? Huh?
about 160, $200.
250.
You see,
I just said I'm gonna start wearing them. That's all I like to wear. Travel fox
I used
clocks and
to
all that
travel,
kind of stuff. That's all I like to
especially
wear
the
in
red,
school.
the green, and the brown one. I
Yeah,
used to
I
love,
said they got
uh,
all the colors on there. You gotta
yeah,
buy them straight from them though.
like them
Um,
and the Converse and all them. My husband had got with that pair of shoe you had got that time when you took to Honduras when you find at the mall,
man.
and some Vans, some Vans. He
Oh,
was.
fans top thing now. They on their
But a
thing now.
lot of stuff like you remember about that, like you remember Coloroy and
Yeah,
all them stuff, man. They was the shit back in the days. But
yeah.
all them things, they never went out of style.
Mm-hmm.
People just slow down on getting them, but they ain't never went out of style.
Mm-hmm.
hmm But
So,
don't. But those days and thing and stuff. Like I say, was so good. Those was the good days. But
mm-hmm.
now it's like
Yeah, they was.
everybody iPhone, this phone, you want this and you want that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
hmm
Like back then, we had more discipline. Then the parents had more discipline of the kids, but and some they didn't. Some parents didn't because most majority of them were strung out on crack and drugs and stuff like that. But the ones that did, there was different ball games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything not the same no more. And and this what I want to say. He was saying that the white folks getting money and we helping them get money. Yeah, because
You said
everything white
we making
folks
it easy for them. We making it
we
easy
make it
for them.
easy because white folks gonna wear a pair of dirty tennis shoes, drive a little old car in the little house, and got their bank account on swole. But we
Mm-hmm.
black people, everything we see come out new, we want it. Black
Mm-hmm.
Friday, we go out there and shop all the while. We just being dumb, spending up all our money, think we saving on something, and they saving really on shit. They just making us throw all our money, all type of stuff like that. Like everything come out, we spending it up, we buying it up, we this and that. And the white man know that, so he throw it out there. We just like whatever, just like when Jimmy Jones, that man gave him that juice to drink. He throwing
Mm-hmm.
it, they throwing everything out there, and we just running like a black fool. We ain't buying what we need, we buying what we want. Like you ain't trying to put down on a house. You ain't trying
Right.
to get just a car just to get you where you got to go and back, whatever, and
Right.
saving money or whatever. But we just want to go spend high and do $300-400 hairdos, get our nails done, jewelry down, get an outfit cost about $600-700, and then you don't want to. It's so noticeable that you scared to wear it again to any event because a person gonna notice that you had it on the other day to that event. So now you throw that in the closet. Then you want to buy something else for another concert or another
Right.
event. And just like that, and then when you got all kind of bills, you got eviction notice, you just had a big old party, you want to throw a
Mm-hmm.
big ass party. Like for some of these kids, you having party. Why not just take them to Disney World or take them somewhere and do a little something with them? But you want to have a big ass party and do all that, then you don't even hardly get no present. And now after you had this big old party, a week, 2 weeks later, you got eviction notice. You got to get out of
Hey,
it.
when you said that, I know some motherfucker be going through that shit all the time. And that shit crazy, man. That's
You
crazy.
have a wedding, cost about $50,000, $60,000. You pay
In a
for,
wet, and they be divorcing a year.
and that shit didn't last 2 months or 3 months. Yeah.
But look, you ever notice like in a relationship, right? A woman wants you to buy things that she won't buy for herself.
Yeah. Because you know
And
why?
some men want you to buy things for them they won't buy for themselves.
You know why? Because they want to spend your money and save theirs.
Right,
That's because they don't care
right,
nothing about you. All they care what you could do for them. That's why.
right. That's
But you
crazy,
know
man.
what? When I love you, why I love you when you got and when you ain't got them attitude in you. Because I really love what you got. Why I'm like, baby this and baby that loans, that money coming, I'm all this and that. Soon as you hurt yourself and off a job, now I'm talking shit. I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna bust my ass. Cause I know when my baby had it, he was there for me. That's what's going on with my husband. He
Mm-hmm.
very sick real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know whatever, I'm gonna get out there and get it. We gonna put our
Mm-hmm.
head together and we gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know when you had it, I had it. And when you could
Mm-hmm.
do, you do. And he still do his part. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about the way he used to do. He can't do like that no more. But guess what? I ain't never changed. Still providing hot meal. Still washing your clothes. Still loving you right. Still there. Because just like how you went, we bounce back again. Because I'm
Right.
here for love. I'm not here for what you could have do for me. Because
Right.
what you could do for me, I could do for my fucking self.
Right. So let me ask you a question. What you think about a woman like if you in a relationship, right? And you doing things, you buying stuff, nice things for you, right? Y'all not in the same household. You in your own household. You doing things for yourself, whatever. And the woman get mad and get an attitude and say they don't like what you did and all this with your money. What you do about that? What you think about that?
I would have been get rid of her. Because for one, if you remember earlier, I told you, when I go to the store, I would go in a store, a clothing store, and I would see things I like but won't grab it. And when I find myself, I got about 5 shirts, 3 pants, a belt, something, cologne, slippers, all kind of thing for my husband, and probably pick up me one thing. Sometime I don't pick up nothing. He right here could tell you I ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
And won't pick up nothing because they always want. Also, my husband brought me a bracelet from Kay's Jewelry, and he paid 20 something hundred, I think, for it. But it was on sale. Yeah, it was more, but it was on sale. You know, I took the bracelet and I was happy. I was in the mall too. I put it on, I was happy. I came home. This some real shit. And I kept looking at the bracelet. Looking at it. I say, this little ass shit for 20 something dollars. This little ass shit for 20 something hundred. And I'm looking. And the next day I said, baby, I like this bracelet, right? And I appreciate you brought me this bracelet. But I don't need this bracelet. I need furniture in my house.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need. So
Mm-hmm.
he said, so what you saying? I say, honey, I'm not being selfish or acting, but I want to take this bracelet back, baby. I appreciate you buying me, but this not really. This is maybe my want, but I don't want to do my want. I want my need. I need furniture in here, babe. This is a brand new house. I need furniture. He said, okay, let's go. And I took it back. What female you think would have did some shit like that? So when a man buying and fixing up their place, you should be glad that he's spending it on his place and fixing it up than to be throwing it elsewhere. You should be glad he's that kind of man because you know now when you and him get together and live together, he ain't gonna be afraid to put no money
Right.
in the house. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? He ain't gonna be afraid to fix up and do because you got some man you can move in with them, and just what you move in with is what they gonna have. They ain't gonna try to upgrade your shit. They feel that's you. They ain't gonna spend no money on that.
Right.
But when you got people they stingy, when you got some people they selfish, they know they man getting. I'm happy for my man. I always tell him, spend some time. He'll call me, babe. I'm hungry and I feel, but I'm gonna just wait till I get home. Alan, go buy something to eat and go sit down and eat. Stop being stingy with yourself. Because if I was then I want something, you tell me go get it. Go get something for yourself, baby. Sometimes he be saying some shoes and things, certain shoe he won't ain't got. I say, you a lie, let's go in the store. And he kept looking at the shoe. He was like, I paid 200 or something dollars for it. I say, yes. I say, you did 35 years. It's time for you to live life. It's
Right.
time for you to be happy.
Right. Right.
So that's for
So
a person that's selfish.
let me say
Stingy.
something else I want to say. Okay. You been with a woman, right? When it's time for y'all to go out somewhere, she never got no money. You always front the bill. But you when it's time her kids go somewhere, she got money to pay for that. What you think
Them
about
and
that?
they friends and everybody else. Yeah.
What you think about that?
What I think, I won't be going out with her ass no more. That's it. That's what I tell you. That's a selfish. She don't love you. I think she don't love you and care nothing about you.
Not me. You just talking.
No, I
Oh,
think
okay.
she don't love me or care nothing about me. If I was a
Right.
man, you
Right.
understand? And I feel I'm gonna hold back the same way she hold back. This not gonna get. Cause one thing, I don't like stingy people. Not saying I'm gonna use you, but I hate a stingy person because I'm not stingy. So that right there would turn me off. Especially I know you're doing it never have because you don't understand. Women don't understand. And some man. When you care for somebody and you care and you give, when you give $100, you end up back 1,000. Don't ask how. You just end up back. Because sometimes you be put to a test by a woman or man. You've been tested and you
Right.
fail as a
Right.
failure.
Right.
But you can't help but to fail as a failure because that's really who you are. You showing your true colors.
Right.
And I'm glad I'm seeing your true colors before I invest anything in your ass.
Right. But you know what? Not that you say that. A lot of women's is when they do shit like that, and then they expect the man to invest in them. The man is not going to invest in you because you know why? You could get invested in and run off at any time.
You hear what I say? You
You
hear
get
what I
what I'm
say?
saying?
That's what
So
I'm now. Yeah.
and then like the women that say, "Oh, you ain't do nothing for me." It is not about that. You give a man. Some women give man mixed feelings all the time. When you
You
get a
can't.
man that make feeling, you 1 minute you want to be here, 1 minute you don't. 1 minute you want to be here, 1 minute you don't. 1 minute you want to be here. It's like, come on, that's that shit like a game.
Hey, to be honest, it's like this. You make them come to your house. They're not living with you. But you ain't afraid to leave them. If you got to go somewhere, come, baby. I got to go. And drop their ass off. They ain't the kind of woman you could just leave there till I get back. Because that hold on fumble through every motherfucking thing you got and try to see it getting your shit. Huh?
You right, right,
You can't be trusted. That hoe can't trust herself. What's less can you trust her?
right.
So
You
you
right,
want a woman that you know you can leave and go to work or go somewhere, and you know, and the bitch don't even know you got cameras up in your shit, and you
right.
right there watching it, so everything she doing in your shit,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Mm-hmm.
come home and you don't just tell her get out like that. You take out like y'all finna go somewhere for a ride, and leave that bitch right where she's staying, and come back and make sure your locks is changed on your door just in case the bitch had took a key and made it extra.
Yeah, no, man. But that's
You
real
want
though.
to act like an animal
That's
sometimes.
real.
Their ass like one. They do
Yeah.
shit they don't know. You have plans for their ass. You have
Right.
plans to do so much. You really will start to dig them. But the Lord let you reveal to see who they is before you
Right.
invested any more of your
Right.
time and money. Like you were
Right.
saying about the young lady who was pregnant. Huh?
Right. 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 You right about that.
Because I
You
got
right
all
about
this
that.
here. I'm getting ready to open up some business. I was gonna make her run it and stuff for me, like you know what I'm saying, do whatever my second hand. I was gonna put her in there. She was gonna be straight. All she had to do was stay a lady and love me. And once she loved me, stay a lady, I got everything. I was gonna get me and her on our feet and take us to places we ain't never been before.
Right.
Show her what a real man is about. Huh?
Right.
Cause I feel this chick love me. I feel she really love me. And
Right.
boom, fuck around and test her one day. And she fell.
Shit.
Fell, I mean fell right away.
That shit that happened a lot of times. A lot of times. Just a little small thing. Sometimes you can just give them a little small test, and and you just want to see what they gonna do. And then when they let you down, I can't invest in this shit
Like
here.
I tell you again, when I got with him and my husband, my ex-husband, and then I got with this husband, I was buying them stuff. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, my ex-husband wanted a pair of Timberlands he had. I went and I brought that at the swap shop. 200 and something dollar paid for a pair of Timberlands, red, white, and blue Timberlands for him.
Right.
No, no, when we get money, how you gonna buy it? You want to get paid $200 a week.
Right.
I brought that for him. I brought, and that man was working, sending me. When I go in the bank, when I was to go in in Chase Bank, not Chase. When I was to go in Wells Fargo, I go in there and everybody, hey Mr. Scaife, hey Mr. Scaife. But they didn't know it was his money. It was his money that make me be known. I wasn't working. I ain't had
Mm-hmm.
no money. It was my husband money that was making me be known by these people. So
Mm-hmm.
when my husband come off of the boat and he come home and we go in the bank, how you doing, sir? Hey, Mr. Skate, but they don't know that's my husband. This is who these checks be coming from every time they come in here.
Right.
And when I got him, he ain't had nothing. But long as I showed him that I had loved him and I stuck by him, I didn't have. He went and took me on the lot and took out a Benz for me and everything. Ain't never drove a car. All my car was hoopties. I ended up driving the
Right.
Benz and everything, but I showed the love and
Right.
appreciation. When I came, like got with him, I spend money on him. Some women think they ain't gotta spend money on man. It's only the man to spend on them. Huh? Same thing with the husband I got here. I spend money on him. And
Right.
after that, everything he did, he always say, I do it for Lisa.
But see, and some women don't understand that
Hmm?
a man will test them
Yeah,
and to see where they hard at and to see what they think of, where they hard at,
yeah.
and then they'll feel it. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna ride with me, you're gonna be you we
You
gonna
gonna
ride
ride
it up. We gonna
for
ride
better
with.
or worse.
So whenever a nigga gets straight, you gonna be straight. You
Yeah,
understand? But some fuck they blessing up before it even hit that far.
that's right.
You understand
That's
what I'm saying?
good that
And
they get.
then get mad when you ain't doing nothing for them.
Yeah, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But it ain't my fault, it's your fault. It ain't
And
my fault, it's your fault.
you know what I used to do? Or what I do when y'all give me money? I'll put it up. Like I had people with my first husband used to tell me, why don't you open up an account for yourself? You
Right.
taking this money, putting it in a joint account. He could go pull out all that money. Why don't you? I said, because if I take from him, I'm taking from myself because that's my husband.
Right.
If he, but he could go with all the money. I said, well, if he go, I start over again. At least
Right.
I have my dignity. That's what I
Right.
tell them.
Right.
So the same thing or whatever. Sometimes my husband used to give me money. The same husband give me money, and I'm stashing it away some socks and something. And sometimes when things get rough, I go. That's how we move up here. My husband
Mm-hmm.
was giving me money in Miami. We were saving. He didn't know I was saving like that and
Mm-hmm.
putting away. And I stopped pulling. I say, babe, come here. And I stopped pulling out from everywhere. When we count, we damn near count 70 something $1,000. He
Mm-hmm.
say, what? When I got to 20 something, he didn't want to see no more. Went to 70 something. I said, babe, let's get out of here. It's time for us because it's getting harder. It was around Corona time in 2020. I
Yeah.
said, let's get out of here, babe. And he said, man, he was calling his homeboy. Man, I ain't know my wife was putting up. My wife been saying all the time. That's what I'm talking
Right.
about. And I
Right.
ain't hide one bit of it. I showed him everything I had.
Right.
And I used to go casino and hit up casino for 3,000 and all that sometimes. And he leave me, let me go have fun. But when I know money getting down, I know how to brace myself.
Right.
But I ain't never took him in a hole yet. We ain't never been late on the bill, and he feel like, okay, I could deal with that one on my team. You get me?
Right.
But you got female fastest, they get the money from the man, they spending it, they spending it, they spending it
Right.
because they don't know how it come, but they know how it's going.
Right.
And they
Right.
don't care nothing that when that man falls through hard times or get hurt, you can have his back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But nowadays, a lot of women don't believe in that.
Mm-mm.
Shit, your ass go broke, they gone
They going to the next one. That's right.
to the next one. We ain't got and like now in this world, ain't a lot of loyalty like that. It used to be, but not no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It used to be.
Yeah.
And like I ain't gonna lie, my past, I done had some good ones in my past. In
Yeah.
my coming up, and I had some good ones. You know what I mean? That rolled with me. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Whatever the situation when they got locked up and stuff like that, they was there for me. But I mean, but you got some, they fuck. You gone, they gone.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
know,
I
like
mean?
I say, these days it ain't no loyalty and it ain't no love like it used to be and stuff. And a lot of these girls, they get out here and they get spoiled to the to the world. You understand? They get spoiled to all these all this knowledge, all this technology, all this glamorous shit, all this music. Like I said, even in my country, you could have took something they appreciate it. Not no more, bitch. If they ain't a name brand, something they call names that I don't even know what it is.
Right,
They want the best. They want the finest. They don't ain't nothing like that. They living better in my country than me. Every bitch got cell phone. Back then, we used to have to go up on the hill and use a phone. That when I first came to the United States, people
right,
used to go to the telephone thing up on the hill where it's a phone place and use a
right,
phone to make a call to the United States. Not no more. You got little kids walking around with cell phone. I'd be like, God damn, ain't the same no more. You know,
right, right.
everybody
Um,
going.
I'm gonna read some comments.
Mm,
Sharika said that they hooked on materialistic things.
that's right. That's right. Yes, they is. And that's why I say with the kids, when you do kids and you bring them up by always warning, giving them all kind of stuff, when you get that you can't give it no more, they gonna go out there and get it by any means necessary. If it mean tricking, if it mean prostituting, if it mean robbing, if it mean killing, whatever they got to do to get it stealing, they gonna do
Right,
it because that's all you show them.
right, right,
And they don't want to be, they don't want the shame, the shameness. They don't want pride, pride. They don't want pride to show that they ain't got this. If you got a party going on, I got to get something brand new to wear. I can't let you see. So however I'm gonna get this shit brand new, I gotta do it.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right. It's crazy, man. I like when I look at a lot of shit what's going on in this world right now. I be like, damn. I
Yeah.
be like, damn.
And it's more to come. It's more to come. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People sell their soul. Like they talking about all the Illuminati and all the people sell their soul just to get
Right,
money, just to get fame,
right.
just to get it. They don't care what they gotta do. They don't worry about the consequence after. They just know they want it right now.
Okay, and I'm gonna say something. When these rappers sign that contract, they selling their soul.
Yeah.
Cause they talking about 2, 3 million, they selling their soul.
Yeah.
Study them just go ahead and say, you know what, I could do this shit independently.
That's right.
Cause there's a lot of shit out here for them to do it independently. Like a lot of platforms they can put their own music on. But a lot of them getting smarter now and they doing that.
That's
Cause
right.
but when it get to a point where you making so much money, they start the big labels and try to put a chokehold on you. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
They
Yeah.
stop letting them distribute your music and shit like that. They
Mm-hmm.
want to get a piece of the pie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they
So
blackball their ass. They go to blackballing their ass.
yeah, it get
And
like
just
that. It get like
mm-hmm.
that. But
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them be like, man, I need to sign this contract because
Mm-hmm.
man, I need to get out. I need these little couple of dollars. But when they get that money, then it'd be a bad contract they done sign.
And then they want to keep you down with money so you don't reach to a higher level because they know
Yeah,
if you know you don't need them no more. Like Tyler Perry, how they say he built the biggest studio, first black man that got a studio like that. You understand what I'm
he do
saying?
it by himself. He ain't do it all by himself.
I know
He
he
got
didn't.
help. He got help. But they silent investors.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He the one that's up front. They behind. They ain't they don't need their names been spoken
Mm-hmm.
about it. You get what I'm saying?
But at
He ain't
least
do it by himself.
you go that route. Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't do it by himself.
And you know what I always say? A lot of them get money. We can't take it where we go. We
No,
go.
we can't.
I always say I just want to be comfortable. I
Right,
just want to have money where I can pay my bills, feed myself, and do a little travel. I just want to be comfortable. I don't want it
right,
all
right,
because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it all. I'm still gonna give it away to people. I don't want it
right,
all. You
right,
can't take it with you. You can't nothing. It's so much you can spend. It's just like a house. If you got two and three houses, you only could live in one of them at a time.
right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right
So
about that.
yeah,
Hmm.
but it is what it is.
Yes, it
You know?
is. Anybody want to chime in on here? To click the link in the bio in the box.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But relationship. I guess some women so used to they man cheating and some man so used to the woman cheating and everybody just cheating. And that's how all this disease go to spreading around. All kind of
Hmm.
stuff because they used to it. And they feel
Right,
like I ain't gonna leave that nigga because he paying my bills. He paying my rent. He paying my mortgage. I ain't going nowhere. You know?
right, right. It's a lot of that going on. A lot of that
Yeah,
going on. But some people don't be understanding that it's just so much
yeah.
going on in this world right now, man. It's crazy. It's
Yes, it
crazy.
is.
I see so much shit so many day every day, and I hear so much shit every day. So it's just crazy.
Yes, it is.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
But but in a relationship, we all want honesty. We
yeah.
all want the truth.
Even if we don't give it, we want it back.
Cause you know what I mean? Like it have been times I've been honest in a relationship and said the truth. When I say the truth, they don't believe that.
Yeah.
They
They
believe
want
the lie. They believe the lie, but they don't believe the truth.
lie to me, baby. Lie to me.
You tell the truth, they don't believe that. They believe the lie. So
Listen, that's what I always tell my husband about them crackers. When you honor something, they don't like it. So you lie to them, they like it because all they do is motherfucking lie. So they used to what they do.
right,
When you tell them folks the truth, they don't believe it. You got to lie to them. So that's why they
right,
used to the lie. Yeah.
right. So it just I just say fuck it. I ain't gonna tell the truth no more because like when you try to tell the truth, they want to say you're lying, that ain't the truth, whatever. So shit, continue to keep listening to the lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yes, yes, yes.
but I done got a schedule, so I just gotta post it to let people know on days we know what we talking about on the days that we on here,
Okay.
and I
Mm.
just gotta post it and stuff like that. And I just want to thank you, Lisa, Trina Blue, uh,
Miss Trina gone. Yeah, she had left. Yeah. And
yeah, what
your friend, his name
yeah,
was?
yeah, Timo.
Yeah.
I thank all y'all for coming on here, man,
Anytime.
and
Yeah.
we chiming in about this topic tonight. You know what I mean? It's a real one that we had to tackle
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I really thank and I appreciate that. And
It's
I
real.
appreciate everybody that chimed in tonight too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's gonna
And
be
y'all
more of this, and then there's gonna
very
be some
and share
real. There's gonna be some real sit down interviews, like when I'm sitting next to somebody in the same room talking about. We
things.
talking about things.
A
You know, they
life
gonna
itself.
it
Talking about
getting
life.
there.
Yeah.
We gonna start doing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that. So y'all look out for that and stuff like that. So I really thank you for coming on with me tonight. And shit, we done did. We got like one more minute, be 3 minutes. We done did tonight.
Yeah.
We did 3 hours, not 3 minutes, 3 hours
Yeah.
tonight. One more minute gonna make 3 hours.
And come back in and comment, even if we're not on air, share and like.
Yeah, anybody that's on here, share the live, man. Everybody
Yeah.
share the live.
Live.
Yeah, share it on your page.
Yeah.
Everybody else can start coming back. Do we get more people to come and
Yeah.
see what we talking about?
And voice y'all.
So,
I
and
got something.
voice your opinion. You want to come on, chime
Yeah.
in on the stream, you could do that too.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate you, Lisa, for coming on. I appreciate everybody that came in.
Anytime.
And you good night.
All
And good
right.
night to everybody.
Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.